The Magag on the march. News for your blues. Whoops. There's some technical issues with the Magag on the march studio today. Oh dear. How are you all doing? I'm your host, Rick the Slig. Hello, Dochma. Would that be pronounced Dokia? Dokma. Albino Slig. Hello, Damien. Hello. It's good to see you again. Hello, Sheriff. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Scott. I hope you're having a good day. Employer Visor. Hello, fellow cartel members. It's good to see ya. This is a board meeting of the Magag cartel. You're all doing good. Fantastic. Does anyone here know any Oddworld models for VR chat for Oculus? I'm not familiar with that, to be honest. Hello, Observes. Hello, Picture Fanciulo. I love that name. It's a great name. Hello, David. How are you doing? Oh, hello, Penguin. Penguin Minton. It's good to hear you're doing good. Exposing Abe. Hey, exactly. Today, once again, we will be continuing our research in Oddworld Munch's Oddysee, or, Oddworld Propaganda's Oddysee, more like, as I expose this game, so-called game, that Oddworld inhabitants have made when it's really just for propaganda, trying to purport that Abe exists when he very clearly doesn't. So, let's get right on with it, shall we? Hopefully today we will conclude finally that Abe does not really exist and he's just a myth. Right. So here we are at Slog Hut 2813, which is a fantastic slog hut, by the way. I take Rog the Slog here all the time and it just gives the best treatment, if you ask me. Okay, so here we go. Here we've got Pip the Mudokon, the true star of Oddworld Munch's Oddysee, other than Munch, of course. As you can see, Abe is nowhere to be seen. It's just a standard scrub. And that's basically what the true version of Munch's Oddysee is. See? A friendly scrub, that's all he is. That's why this Slig won't dare attack Pip the Mudokon right here, because he knows he's just a harmless fella who's just doing his work. Oh. You see, he took a long time to pull that lever then, so he basically attacked him for laziness, you see. There you go. Okay, you see, that's how it works. Now, if I take over Munch, and I can... Does Munch have mud on him? Looks like it's mud. Anyway, let's go and jump over here. What's over here? Who knows? Take a like. Thank you very much. Oh man, I've got to pick up my slogan here. Which one is he? Is that him down there? Yeah, you need to be careful. If slugs stay in here for too long, bad stuff could happen. Starving slug. The Abe is never this agile. Hip is way more agile. He used to be a gymnast before he was a Mudokon. That's like the only bit of platforming in this entire game. It's like the originals. We just have to... Well, it's not like the originals, but... It's interesting when you look at the level design of these. I just realised this is an interior place. It always seems like an open world place, like there's no ceiling or something, but no, it's got a ceiling. Just got really bright windows. Actually, when you look at the architecture here, the architecture is damn good if you ask me. I like it. Anyway, Yeah, the jumping in this game, not the best. Not the best. It's just not as fixed as the original two. But you're not really certain with it. There we go. There we go. Okay. You think there really is a Mudokan uprising? Nah, why would the Mudokans uprise against their true masters? Like, seriously? There's absolutely no need for them to do so. It's clearly a myth and just propaganda. Just malicious beings trying to cause trouble. Okay, I like this bit where you can just set the Slugs free, just have them chase the Sligs. Wait, no you can't. Yes you can. Yeah, see? No. I wonder why they do that. Weird that they're all going after the same Slug. They really hate that guy. Like, geez, that guy must have really beat them up or something. Oh yeah, I remember this. They always follow the they all follow. Look, he's following the. I don't know why they do that, but he's like following the crane, which is so weird. See? Is there any more? Oh. Okay, come on, fella. Hi, Jesus, this guy's so slippery, Slig. Okay, who the hell is this ape guy? Pip was always the main character. Oh! Did you see that? He like bounced off. That's weird. Yeah, exactly. Who is this ape guy? Who knows? Hello, Eden. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay. Okay, so now that that's done, let's free these guys. What? Okay, I'll just smash this teeth in. Brilliant. Do Mudokons have teeth, don't they? Like in Soulstorm, they've got like really creepy, realistic teeth. Rick, did you watch my video for you? I need to know what do you think about it, dude. Did you send a link? If you send a link for it, I'll take a look at it. Sick. Oh, jeez. What's the wait button? Hello Soulstorm Inferno. Penguin. Were Slugs almost about to be made into tasty treats? Just thought of it. It's possible. Some of them are, I'm sure. Wow, I never noticed that roof before. Yeah. Yeah. Sickly but good. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Swear to Odd, if my Slug goes in the grinder, I'm sorry, albino Slig. But you know, that's what you get if you don't pick up your Slug in time. You know, this isn't a daycare. Jeez, what do you just expect him to just wait around? Okay, let's go Munch. Munch falls in there, he's basically stuck. I guess that's why they put a little dog food pit there, so Munch can get out. Hello lazy turtle, how are you doing? My tummy hurts, to be honest, but I'll be okay. I hope you do feel better soon. Do you know why it hurts, or is it just something that just came on suddenly? Uh-oh. Oh man, this place is so advanced they've got Slig workers instead of Mudokons. How advanced? Okay, I vaguely remember this. Sacrifices were made. Oh, there he is. Hey. He's just gonna... Can't remember how to attack. There you go, Slig. Fall down. Yeah, I love that scream that they do. And if you ever look, he's alright. He's literally just standing there. But it just made that really weird scream. As though it's like falling to his death. It hurts because I'm a female. Oh, I see. That, yeah. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Hello Rick. Just got my first pet squig. Her name is Snow, and she's a squig rex. How big is a squig rex? Is that a big one? Sligs are kinda cute, to be honest, that they are. We are truly the most handsome of all species on Oddworld. Okay. Yep, in the last stream you did videos, I think. Ah, sorry, I must have missed it, but I'll definitely, I'll take a look at it and see if I can. I'll have a look at your channel. I should be able to find your channel by your name. I'll have a look. And you see, what's interesting about this is that they've got Mudokons behind the Sligs who could easily just pick them up and just throw it. Oh! And throw them on the minefield just like that. So it's kind of a precarious position to put them in. Didn't mean to make things awkward, sorry. Oh no, don't apologise, Eden. I'm just very oblivious with what sort of stuff, unfortunately. Rick, a squig rex is the same as a T-Rex and they're adorable. They eat meat. That's good to know. Maybe go have some in a zoo someplace. Hey. The Snoozy is like literally in what, 2 levels? And this is the second one, I think. Wait, do I exist? I think people I think it's safe to say you exist, Eden. You've consistently been in these streams, so I'm certain you exist. So the Sligs here. Wow, okay, I didn't realise there's that many. Oh, that Slig's gonna wake up and it's just gonna explode. That's a good answer, David. You're not able, so you exist. You're dead.
You just hang here for a while. Aw, man, whatever.
Working in the minefields, they're so loud. I mean, I guess if you're scheduled to work there, you just got to do what you've got to do. Put on some headphones. Now you wait. Oh yeah, you can get those things, can't you? Yeah, the Snoozy has game speak, doesn't he? He just like clicks his gun, which is weird. Wait, are these Sligs like permanently asleep? Because that guy's been asleep for a long time now. And you can kill them, so literally I'll just stay here zapping them. I just watched Turn Red before the stream. Have you seen it? No, I haven't. What's that about? I've never... Have I heard of it? No, I don't think so. What is it about, Scott? Okay, let's see. So now that that's done, I guess it's safe to bring the Mudokons down. Rick, what do you think about a Mudokon moon? Why is there a Mudokon and a Gabbit moon in your opinion? Well, the answer is there isn't. Biker scientists have proven that moon doesn't actually exist. They are far smarter than me or you, so I just trust their word on it, okay? It doesn't exist. It's a conspiracy theory. The Mudokon moon conspiracy theory. Like, have you never heard of that before? Rick, question, what is the biggest breed of slog? That would probably be a Slogweiler. Slogweiler. I don't know. Or a Great Slog. Great Dane? Great Slog? I don't know. There's different breeds of slogs. Hello Vamp Sister, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Let's see. So there is a way to get those Sligs, but I can't remember what it is. Not me to want to get Sligs anyway, that'd be ridiculous. Okay. which well is it? This one? Sweet. Great. Do I have any spears? Oh wow, how can Munch hear you from all the way up there? That's impressive. But now I need to go all the way back and get the Snoozy. Faint Sluggard. That's a good one too. They carry like a apple soulstone brew around their neck in case any Mudokan that's being lazy needs it. It only happens in... There's a bug where they can sleep infinitely in the minefields. Oh really? I didn't know that. It only happens in levels with a lot of explosives. It's weird. But useful. Turns out bikers are actually crazy because they are actually really shy around others and actually trying to advance technology on Oddworld. Of course they are, they're trying to advance technology. You know, they're not doing it for the sake of it. I've heard about the meeps. Then I thought, send forth the Sligs to turn them into tasty treats. I agree. Meep munchies. Okay, I might as well just kill these guys if they're just gonna keep waking up. Gabbit is so lazy, he can pull levers, but when he's told to pull the lever, he's not going to do it exactly. I mean, Gabbits, they're just useless. The only thing they're good for is to be turned into food. Or Gabbit lungs. Or not turned into Gabbit lungs, but I mean extracted their Gabbit lungs. It's about a 13-year-old Chinese-Canadian girl grown up hence the title. She has to balance friends, family and responsibility while also turning into a red panda. It was really funny and heartwarming. It sounds interesting. Yeah, that sounds like quite a good idea for an interesting series. When you say a red panda, you mean like literally the animal? Like an actual panda? Please someone draw a Saint Sluggard carrying Soulstorm Brew. That would be fantastic. Meat munchies with a side of ketchup. Do Sligs have a religion? Yeah, our religion is guns. Guns are my religion. Yes, but a big one. He turns into a big panda. Wow. That is an interesting idea. Okay. Zap these Sligs. I should just get them in the minefield. Come on. Get in there. Okay, that's weird. They don't blow up when they're asleep. That is helpful. It's on Disney Plus. My fiance has it, so I watched it on that. Ah, I see. Is there a lot of good stuff on Disney Plus? Is it? Yeah. Daka religion, nice. Daka religion. Interesting. I'm not familiar with that. Okay, I think that's safe now. Okay, let's get the Mudokons over here. I feel like there's probably something easier, an easier way of doing it than I have been. I'm sure. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Okay, hello fellow chumps. Oh, Abe. That Mudokon is quick. He just completely missed my uppercut then. Dodged it. He should become a boxer. Mudokon Ali. Oh great, there's Sligs. Get him. Get him! Get him! These Mudokons, man! Get him! What's up with these Mudokons? Are they, like, stupid? Okay, come on, Munch. It's your turn. Looks like a standoff. It's like, look at those Mudokons over there. It looks like some kind of, what do you call it? Union protest or something. You got the Sligs there trying to maintain order. It's like there's some kind of strike going on. What the hell? So weird. Okay, what's the combat button? Controls. Oh, okay, screw that. What do you mean can't? Oh, because I'm... Okay, now do it. There we go. Okay. Oh man, have you ever tried grub stew? They are great. Oh, I bet they are very fishy, I bet. Really, you're gonna try and just argue? I mean, it just shows how evil Sligs are, that they'll see this great massive machine and they will single-handedly try and take it on. They are, you know, Sligs. We're just the best soldiers, we just can't beat us. Okay. Daka means guns, there's not enough Daka. Snoozer reminded me of tripods in Oddworld. That's true, I suppose it kind of is. I mean, it is a tripod, it's got 3 legs, right? So, I guess it counts. When can Mudokons fall asleep? The Snoozer sort of reminds me of this enemy from Doom called Arachnotrons. Sort of similar, but it's like a brain demon. Huh. I'm familiar with it. Yeah, it depends what you're into, I suppose. I don't use it much, but she uses it constantly. Might be worth using a free trial to binge what you want, then cancel them. I had my Disney Plus for a month and just binged everything and hoping they will do more good stuff so I can binge another month. Okay. Controls broke the screen. Seemingly so. Right. And look, see? Hey, stop attacking me. British Slig, I'd never. Yeah. Oh man, I got my accent from working with Hump Headley the Vicar auctioneer. Used to be his personal bodyguard. And I guess I just picked up the accent. He presses controls and the screen hides. Keep bandwidth performance. Hopefully it's alright now. It's freezing, seems fine now, but low res. How is it now? I've got it on screen too. It seems to be... I think it's alright now. Thanks, that fixed it. Okay, working out. Okay, good. I don't know what happened then. Right, hopefully that should be it. Okay, now let's get Abe. Abe. Come on, Abe. Oh yeah, see my favourite squid live. Oh yeah, Abe's dead. Go. Which way do I go? I'll go this way. Rig. If Malik doesn't own Soulstorm Brewery, why should he blow it up? Abe oh, damn it. Well, I wasn't paying attention. Well, Malik does own Soulstorm Brewery, or does he? In Soulstorm. Does he own Soulstorm? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still owns Soulstorm Brewery, but he's just not as in charge of it as he once was. What I think will be the next Oddworld game. Attack! Dude, Mudokons, attack, please. Do it. Wait! They're going after the Snoozy. Oh, seriously. These Mudokons, man. They are awful fighters. Like, compare this. The next Oddworld game, I think, will just be sort of... I don't think it'll be anything in particular. It won't be anything we've seen before. It'll be it'll be new, but it will probably have like elements of the old games, like Munch's Oddysee, and maybe even Stranger's Wrath to some degree. These Mudokons, they're so strange. They just wait around. This reminds me of a meme. This dot here of just like a Slig in between 4 Mudokons. When in doubt, turn it off. Restart. Good old IT procedure. Yeah, that's sort of weird. I don't know why it did that. It seems alright now, which is good. Soulstorm was an inside job. Very true. Very true. It was certainly very wise. 320, 466. It's weird. Okay, yeah, at least the Mudokons have some ethics. They won't go after any Slig that's sleeping. Huh. How about that? I hate waiting, but I guess what's in that small in like 5 years. I reckon it'll be sooner, because I feel they spent so long on Soulstorm because they were sort of preparing. I'm sure I heard a Slig get him. Because they were sort of building up the engine and preparing it and all that sort of thing. So, with the idea being that, oh dear, Mudokon died. I mean, why am I saying, oh dear? I mean, yes, finally, good. Let's kill these guys. Get him. Over horror. Ape and Munch can't get through this area. Do you wish to try again? Oh. Okay, quick load. I'm so glad I quick saved it. Up your rig. Thank you very much, Mutt. Appreciate that. Okay, so here's the miners strike over here. What am I gonna do? I'll just take out these Sligs, then I'll quickly get Abe over here. And to be fair, it's my fault for trying to take on the Sligs. Wouldn't have done it really. Okay. Okay. Awesome. There we go. Oh yeah, Abe's dead in this. I always forget he's dead. Oh, I see you later, Soulstorm Inferno. What you're doing.
That was a little embarrassing.
What does it look like Dark Crystal now I think about it? Is it in what way? I'm unfamiliar with it, so I'm not too sure. Why do they go after the Snoozy? Or the Snoozer, I mean. Yeah, the Mudokons are not the brightest bunch. Go on, over. And they get stuck everywhere. Okay, the Gluckons are skeeses. Interesting. Weird question. What would Sligs do if they got replaced by Gartham? I don't know what Gartham is. But it wouldn't happen because Sligs are supreme. I mean, you know, we're the best security force on the entire planet, if you ask me. Well, there's 2 of them there. But yeah, sorry about the next Oddworld game. I reckon it'll be, if they do make one, I think it'll be probably no longer than 3 years. Just because they apparently, or just according to what they said every 2 years. So, hopefully, that's accurate. Because the plan was that they spent ages making the engine of Soulstorm and just doing that, and then it'll be easier to make the next games based on the same sort of thing. I'm guessing with like a lot of improvements, obviously. Hopefully. Now there's a machine here, isn't there? Yes. Am I gonna get it? No, why bother?
Everybody listen.
Okay. Okay, now let's get out of here. I don't care about those other Mudokons. You know, they're in a perfect position to start a revolt, so it's their fault for not doing it. Oh, the Gartham from Dark Crystal. They're these crab-looking monsters. Really? I'm unfamiliar with it. Hello there, Rig. What's up? The sky, Dr. Ink. Design. The sky is up. I'm joking. I always say that joke. I'm okay, though. How are you doing, Dr. Ink? I hope you're doing very well. Now, this is Paramite Run. And this level. I was always fascinated with it just because, you know, I like the Paramites. But it's so not in character, the Paramites, to be in a location like this. Like, just, you know, naturally bright, wide open. And also, I did an experiment years ago when I was playing this when I was younger. I was like, okay, so Paramites only attack. They only attack if it's like... They only attack if there's multiple of them, right? So this area is designed so there's always multiple of them. So what I did is I cornered one. I got it on its own. I've experimented tons with this level, by the way. I once even literally killed every single Paramite in this level. But yeah, I once got a Paramite on its own and it still attacks you, so they didn't program that in, which I think is sad. But yeah, I'll say this again, I said it yesterday, or whenever. But I like that in HD Remake they gave the Paramites more alien, like, different noises, right? Whereas in the original Munch Odyssey, they just sounded like pigs, and I really disliked that. In this one, they sound a bit more similar to like how they sounded in the original games. So I appreciate that they made that change. Man, so many Paramites that just need to be rounded up and turned into Paramite pies. I do like the way the Paramites run though, the way they sort of weave in between each other. Oops. Oh dear. Oh, some died. Okay. Rick, when you read my name, don't say David Harry, say David Harry. I think it's cooler. Okay, David Harry. Is that how it actually is, or is it just you'd rather I say that? Oop. This level is so weird. I remember being disappointed by how short it is, though. You can literally do it in like a minute. Whereas I like wanted, you know, it's like in this game, the Paramites and the Scrabs, they're just sort of used as just beasts that chase you, and they're quite boring. Whereas in the originals, you know, they actually had unique gameplay, and it was really interesting. It's like with this one, it's really, I like the way some of them can like jump over that little bit there, but not all of them can. It's really weird. But with this one, you know, it's no wonder they just have literally one short level in the entire game, because, you know, what's the gameplay with them? They're just like, oh yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Abe can still survive like this, he just needs to jump. Okay, but yeah, I'd already gotten injured quite a bit. Did that Paramite stand on top of another Paramite? Or is that just me? Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's no wonder they only have this section, because there's literally no game. Well, there is gameplay, but there's hardly any. You see that there's one Paramite on its own. Why are you attacking me? Why aren't you being my friend? Why aren't you running away from me? Nope, you're just attacking me. Who wins? Pip vs Paramites. Yeah, Pip wins. Of course he does. Legend. Hey, there's another one.
How you doing?
Yeah, you see, Paramites in this game, they're just a creature that chase you about. There's no difference to the Scrabs, pretty much. Maybe, I guess, the way they run is different. They're just a different skin. Cosmetically. Nah, Harry just sounds better like an American name, oh yeah. To be fair though, I'd probably just say Harry as Harry anyway. Like Harry Potter. There you go, see I've already got... I've got enough spoofs now. Okay, now, let's possess a Paramite, because why not? We're here in Paramite Run, so let's possess one. Or not. Ah, jeez, come on, I'm sure I got it over once before. There we go. There you go. Now I'm a Paramite. Huh. Look at this guy. Paramites use... It just, and there's no, like, webs or anything, or it's just not completely missing the dark, webby atmosphere of, like, the original Paramite sections of the of the original games. Let's see what GameSpeak is. Yeah, you see, no GameSpeak. It would have been funny if... I thought they did this, but clearly I misremembered. But it'd be funny if, like, you... Just like the way the Sligs, they insult each other, and if you insult them 3 times, they start chasing you. It'd be funny if they'd done it with the Paramites. But, like, you can't understand what they're saying. But if you did it 3 times, they would start attacking you. So it's like... It's like trying to suggest that they're insulting each other. Okay. Let me check the thing. Orders again. Benny, you've never watched Dark Crystal. It's a dark fantasy film with unique creatures. I feel if Oddworld is your thing, might be up your alley. I've heard of it, but yeah, I've never seen it. So that's something I'll have to give a go, I guess. Mordnus, it's me again. It's my last day on PC because tomorrow I'm gonna go to Naples. Ah, really? Hope you enjoy Naples, Dr. Ink Design. Yeah, we get to see the best Oddworld boys, yeah. In the original version, the Paramites sound like squealing pigs, yeah. I don't know why they did that, it's really weird. At least in this game, it doesn't sound exactly like the originals, but it's closer. I noticed the Snoozer and Paramites are not remodeled, they stayed in the Xbox model, did they? I suppose there's not much point to change it. Is that new and tasty Paramite sound? I'm not sure actually, I can't even remember what they sound like in new and tasty. Love the Paramite hiss of PS1 games, yeah. Absolutely, I think the sounds in those games were just so unique and brilliant. Scrabs in new and tasty had pig squeal, and that makes me upset because they had a stock raw SFX that made them iconic in the original. Oh, is it a stock sound effect? Their screamings remind me of the collecting sound from Wally game. Interesting, I've never played that. Oh, by the way, here's the C-Rex. Forgot about this. Well, supposedly it's a C-Rex. That's what people say. C-Rex is like this creature that appeared in a deleted scene of Munch's Oddysee. They can watch on YouTube, just look up Munch's Oddysee C-Rex deleted scene. And some people say that this is the C-Rex, just like skeleton of it. Which again suggests that there used to be water here. Which kind of makes sense, because you know, it kind of looks like a big canyon. Just eat the C-Rex waste right here. Yeah, so this area is sort of, you know, it's disappointing how in the original games each place was unique, whereas in this game it's like one standard type of outside area. And that's just how every outside area is, you know. That's weird. Look, I'm a sliding. Look at this. Have you ever seen like a skating Paramite before? And he's just sliding along. That is freaky. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He's like doing a chicken dance and just sliding along. The other Paramites are thinking, what the hell is up with that guy? Okay. Imagine Paramites being used as pets for gluttons. Why use them as pets when you can use them for profit in Paramite pies? And they say that Pip's hitting is useless. Yeah, I mean, hey, they can sure take on a Paramite. This is so funny. It's like he's ice skating or something. I honestly prefer Paramites, yeah, so do I. Yeah, it's stupid. It's sad because Munch is an unfinished game, yeah. They're just scraps with extra steps, basically. This game made it standard. How to be British, don't pronounce H or T. Exactly. Have you guys played Stranger's Wrath? Yeah, I've played Stranger's Wrath. Great game. So Rick, do you have a slog friend? I do. It's called Rog the Slog. Spider Paramite. Spider Paramite does whatever Spider Paramite does whatever a Paramite does. Can they swing? I don't know. They have no eyes. Look out! He is a Spider Paramite. Is that more akin to Northerners? I suppose it... Oh! He just went over that. Oh, he can go over it. Weird. Yeah. Yes, I loved it. So rigged. Oh, yeah. Man, I love that game. Also, Stranger's VA. The voice acting, yeah. The voice acting in Stranger's Wrath is really good. I want to see... I've never seen a video of Lorne Lanning doing the voice of Stranger. I've always wondered what... Like, I'm guessing he does, like, a lot of editing in post, but I do wonder what, like, he sounds like when he's doing Stranger. Oh, I've heard of C-Rex, yeah. Rick, do you eat Paramite pie? Sometimes. I mean, they're nice and meaty and a healthy meal. So, of course. Paramite pies. I can tell you have so much passion for this game. It's nice to watch. Really, Eden? What makes you say that? Ben, out of curiosity. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you. What makes Munch's Oddysee a weird game is that there is little to no temples, because that's what most of the creatures live in. That's true. Like in the previous one. Oh yeah, and the Paramites don't die when you depossess them. In the previous games, they all lived in their temples, didn't they? But in this one, it's like, no, they're just out in the open, completely randomly. And every open place looks exactly the same. I could do this, or I could just get Munch to kill himself. And then I could just have Abe revive him. But let's spend more time with the Paramites, because why not? Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that jump. So yeah, there's a C-Rex. Supposedly. Don't know if it's ever been confirmed that that's a C-Rex, but that's what I heard years ago. I think from the Let's Play that I watched of it like in 2008. Rick, you worked for Moloch in the past? Nope, I never worked for that traitor. And if I did, I probably...
I don't think so.
Abe just said, I don't think so. But yeah, no, I wouldn't work with that traitor Moloch. No, sir. Hey guys, hello, Mary. Mary? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Slig is streaming. Yep, apparently so. Do you know what got my head scratching? In the iOS version of Munch's Oddysee, it says that it's a HD Munch's Oddysee, but in gameplay they use the same models of the Xbox version, really? Instead of the PS3 version, that's weird. Oh, it's my favourite level. Oh, jeez. Well, let's see. Ah, yes, no cutscene. Yep, because I took them all out because all they are is propaganda by Oddworld inhabitants. Literally, what, like, Shaman there giving his useful advice. Literally, when you think about it. I mean, the cutscene that you missed is literally just of a giant raisin talking. Have you ever heard of such a thing? I know I haven't. So I kind of think it's probably ludicrous. I mean, raisins can't talk. They're fruit. They're fruit. Are they the dried grapes? How can you get like a giant raisins talking? It's like strange. Because you find it so cool to ice skate around as a Paramite and taking your time on the levels, talking about what things you love, etc. Yeah, It's really nice that you noticed that, Eden, and that comes across. Yeah, I certainly do. Oops. Let me save you, Mudokon. Oh yeah, this level was interesting because it had like different sized slugs. And you had sloggies, and then you've got slugs, and then in the cave you've got like massive slugs, which is just so random. Look, the sounds of a wheelchair of Munch. He needs some. He needs to get some oil, definitely. Okay. Meeps for true enemies. These guys, they are like, I mean, I hate Mudokons, but Meeps, they're just the worst. Look at them. Pathetic little creatures. Anyway, these Slig slug puppies. I never come across people who loved Oddworld in real life as well, and it's nice. Ah. What, you've never known anyone at all that liked Oddworld? That's quite interesting, actually. I've never thought about that before. I guess, yeah, there's probably a lot of people that... I mean, of course, there's a lot of people that you know, aren't interested in it, but... Interesting. What do you think of Moloch, of what happened to him under indictment? I mean, Moloch, you know, one day he's gonna get caught. Fun fact, all similar Oddworld creatures have a similar name. Paramites, Olamites, they're both spiders. Mudokon, Glukkon, before the schism, Slig, Slog. That's a really good point, David, actually. I've never thought about that before, but yeah. I suppose, I wonder if there's like some history about that, like in terms of the names. Urge for Meeps. Yeah, I never noticed that until... Did that Meep just fall down? I've never seen that before. I missed that. Wait, let me look. What the heck happened? Oh yeah, what the hell? I've never seen a Meep, like, fall down before like that. What? I'm not even sure what happened then. That is weird. Huh. Okay. Rick, remember I brought Moloch in? Okay, that's true, Phalok. So yeah, Moloch has served his justice. And... Or rather is getting his punishments for being such a traitor that he is. Okay, come on, Meeps. Get in there. I don't even need to do that bit. I literally can just pick up these Mudokons, have them turn into mud archers. And it's good, it's all good. But hey, why not? Why not get these guys in there? I remember this, the first ever stream I ever did was literally just me playing, well, on my channel, was literally just me playing this level, which is quite funny. My gosh, go on, get in there. Wait, I didn't notice that. I keep playing the part where the Meep is falling down. That's so new to me and random. Yeah, I didn't know they could do that. I've never seen that before. Like, what even happening? I had no clue that they could fall down. I've never... Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that a lot too, because I've never seen that before. It's funny when you just like find things in games that you've never even noticed before, or like that has never been seen. Okay, get in there, get in there. Okay, come on. I reckon it might be a Meep who's actually in charge of the Magog cartel. It makes sense for them to just be like the true villains. Maybe it will happen if you pick them up and toss them down a cliff. Let's have a look. Oh, about 20 kill meeps, they respawn. Yeah, they certainly do. It takes like 4 seconds and then they just come back randomly. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's normal then. I've just never noticed it before. I'm surprised no one eats the meeps in Oddworld. Supposedly, there's apparently a thing called meep munchies, not to be confused with meat munchies. But yeah, it's never been seen as far as I know. Okay, come on, come on. Did I fix, I did. I remember I used to have it modded so that when Munch jumps, he just literally flies straight up into the air, like... and then just comes flying back down. And I once did it. I was like over here. I did it over here. I flew right up in the air. And then I went... When I landed, I was inside the cave. It was crazy. I should have saved it or something, but I don't think I did. Okay, come on, come on. Get in there. And this is literally the only part of that the meeps play in the game. Again, it's like, why did they bother putting them in? Because you literally just put them all in this. Yeah, I remember Golden Munch, yes. I remember Golden Munch from my first ever stream. Probably still got that texture somewhere. Get in there, get in there. Okay, now you want to see some chaos? That's also why the meeps are like moving really fast, by the way. Because I modded it like that. Okay, now let's see some chaos. Okay, it wasn't that chaotic. I thought they'd just like go flying everywhere, like a popcorn machine or something. But at least I have recorded proof that I can get the meeps all into the pen with my wheelchair. Hey Rick, hey Foxo McSaltLord 7th, how are you doing? Hope you're very well. What happens if you throw a meep into the slug pit? I would assume it would get eaten, and then... Let's have a look. And then it would just respawn. This is a wonderful sight. Trying to get the others in on it. That may... But the other slugs are like bored of it. Good. He's dead, he's dead. And now he's gonna respawn. There he is. That's quick. I love the way... Don't they make like the industrial sound when they respawn? Okay, you do the honors, Munch. Not gonna happen. I want to do something quick. Actually, no, I can't do it. I was gonna throw a Slig, a slug in the meat pen, but I don't think you can do that. Actually, what happens if you put a Mudokon in there? So you can't really open it up again. Oh my god, I'm not Ape. Do I even look like Ape? No. Pip the Mudokon. Yeah. Come on, over here.
Just sit tight, be cool. Oh.
Meh. I'm good, just finished work. Your stream came up, thought it would be a nice chill with everyone's favourite Slig reporter. Thank you very much, Foxo. Appreciate that immensely. I hope you had a good day at work, though. Or a good day of work. Yeah, we're just sort of trying to prove Abe doesn't really exist. This is just propaganda. This is Pip the Mudokon. The true... Ooh. The true star of Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. Wait, does that say one spooks? What? It's weird. Within range. There you go. So this is a pug Glocken with no Slig's security, but just a slugs. Seems like it. Right. Okay. 30 more spoofs, and that should be enough. That should do me. Am I late? No, not at all. Not at all. Quinos, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Sweet. Now we're building up a Mudokon army. Go and take out these feral slugs. And this is the first level with Glockens, isn't it?
Okay, listen up.
Should be interesting. Oops. How do you even get the Mudokons down it? I can't even remember. Okay. I'm just gonna throw them down there. But first, let's go and possess them. Right, here we go. I always found it weird the way the slugs move in this game. I don't think did I edit that? I don't think so. I think they always just move this, like, really fast. It's so weird. Like, what the hell? It's like he's in like fast forward mode. It's like, why is he even like that? I don't know. Oh, that's brilliant. I found a new way to kill the slugs. That's easy. The slugs vibrate around. Basically, yeah. They indeed. Overnight shift from Australia. So it's morning for you now, isn't it? Foxo. It must be interesting to work the overnight shift. Do you enjoy it, or what do you think of it? Abe is propaganda, exactly, Coffee. He's just completely made up, despite what people say. Okay. Oh, what? He just did a little flip when he died. It's weird.
I'll be back. Don't you worry.
Whatever.
Hope I'm getting them in the right place. Are you serious? Are you... Always look where you're throwing things. Yes, it's 7:43 AM and it can be fairly interesting. I sometimes enjoy it. I'm asleep. Yeah, I could imagine that's a drawback of it. That I suppose I feel like it would take a while to get used to such a different sleeping pattern. But I could imagine it's quite nice work too. Quite quiet, I'd imagine, depending on where you work, I guess. Oh, bot. Here we go. Sort this bot out. There's no bots allowed here. There you go, that should do it. I am so against robots. It's awful. Okay, let's look. Sometimes I enjoy it. Oh yeah. How much Oddysee just makes me happy. It's the first Oddworld I played. Yeah, it's... I certainly feel very nostalgic about it. That's an interesting... Is that a pickup line, Isa? Hey, are you a shower? Because I see myself slipping into you and crying uncontrollably. What's my favourite song? What music? And David asks, what music? Do I listen to music? Is there anything like a cat or a cat equivalent Oddworld? I'm not sure. As for music, yeah, I listen to music, but of course I listen to music. But do I have a favorite song? I don't really have a particularly favorite song. I just sort of listen to stuff, and if I like it, what's the last song I was listening to? That's a good question that I asked myself. I'm just praising myself for. Can't remember. I don't think I've listened to music today, actually. So clearly I don't like music that much, seemingly. But yeah, I like... From Oddworld, I like the Stockyards theme, so I'll just say that, I guess. I didn't know that bots liked Oddworld. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. Lots of different people like it. So here's like some typical slogs, right? These slogs are just like... Oh, damn it. Off a stream. Thank you very much, Mary. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Greeters are the worst for sure. Bad bots. Exactly. That's probably what they are. The bikers have just like invented some new robots into very strange things. Favorites. I think I usually do rumors about fight slug. Yeah. Okay. Gotta possess another one. Okay. So yeah, these are just slogs. I think they're meant to be ordinary slogs. And they just sort of... They're just bigger versions of the sloggies, basically. They even sort of move similar, but it just looks silly with the sloggies. Sliding slug. So do we have game speak? Yeah, but just a woof. They can attack. I like the way their tail wags though. Okay. I wonder what happens if you like go to the shaman but like as a slug. Anything? Nope. Now do slugs die? Yes they do. Okay. Interesting. Yes, sleeping during the day is very strange. I bet it is. He's alright. I mean, yeah. I suppose you would want it to pay alright if you like basically having to sleep during the day and all that. Any Slig friends you have, Rig? Yeah, Sligs are very sociable creatures, so I'm pretty sure there's a popular Slig celebrity that has quite a few good friends. I can imagine the bot is Mulk trying to get revenge. I wouldn't be surprised. So this one's really weird. Like what? It's like a gigantic slug there. It's like, I don't think there's ever been any explanation for it. It's just there for some reason. Like, what is this? There's never been some kind of massive slug in the game before. It's so strange. I wonder if they just gave it a really deep voice. What is all this about? I'm pretty sure this is the only level it appears in. Then again, I was just thinking, how big were the slugs in Slug Hut? I suppose they were about that size, weren't they? The smaller one. But yeah, what? I don't know what the deal is with the massive slug. It's so strange. Have I heard of Yume Nikki? I don't think so. What's that? Isa. Do you know Lil Nas X? I was watching some videos like 2 days ago about a rapper called, yeah, I think that's him, Lil Nas. Is he? I think I know. No, I watched a video about him 2 days ago. If it was the same guy. Whoa. It's weird. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to point out. I keep talking about how there's things that you see in concept art. And you think, oh man, it's a shame that didn't appear in the games. And then you play it again, and then you just start noticing all this different stuff that actually did make it in the games, but it's like background decoration. These Mudokon huts, I believe, were meant to be in Hand of Odd. It's just like Mudokon settlements that you could probably build. And turns out they actually are in Munch's Oddysee. They're just these sort of background decorations, I guess. Yumi Nikki is an indie game about a little girl exploring her dreamscape. It's an exploration game. That sounds quite interesting. What's the gameplay like? I'll have to look into that. That could be quite interesting to play. She's a neat and doesn't want to go outside. Basically like me, basically. I'm joking. But yeah, it sounds certainly sounds like quite interesting. I just realised the slug can attack while moving. I want to try this Yumi Nikki. It sounds interesting. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong actually. It's probably Yum Nikki. Yeah, these games. It's amazing how many like indie games there are. Like you've got so many people just making some really good stuff just by themselves. I'm don't know why I'm still playing as a slug. And again, I should have used it to attack the other slugs, but whatever. I think there's some more up ahead. I'm ridiculous to do the bidding. You just go to sleep and go through one of 8 doors and just explore the surreal landscapes in her mind. I'm pronouncing it right. Really? That's quite good. I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, it says. Did you see, like, the slugs just loaded in then? What? They just jumped. Like, as soon as I pressed the lever, I think they jumped, indicating that they were loading in the level. That's quite funny. Okay, let's get a big slug. Let's actually use him this time. See, the other slugs are coming to the slug's defense. Guy's just chilling at the background. But this slug isn't even attacking me. What's up with him? He's just letting me bite him. It's just some kind of weird masochist slug. What the hell? It's inspired by things you probably have here. It's inspired by... Oh yeah, I've heard of Undertale. Also, it's inspired by that. A friend of mine literally fell in love with your voice. She says you are her crush. Really? Yeah, that's interesting. Good to know, I guess. Loading in on you. Yeah, it looked like those sligs were loading in. Which is interesting. You see, if I was making this game, I would have had those slugs load in, like when I opened this one. They were like already there. But it's interesting. Then again, I don't really know how game development works. So. Attack. Why don't the Mudokons automatically attack? I swear they used to just do it automatically. Oh, right. So now if I get these, I don't need to save these Mudokons, do I? So I can just tell them to wait here. No. You know what I really loved with this game? Ages ago when I was a child, I used to play this game. And you used to be able to like figure out ways in like because the game is designed so you never get to be in with the Glockon, right? So I can't get in there because I have to stand on this and I have to possess him. See, and I can't get in there. But in some levels there's ways that you can sort of glitch it to get in there. I'm pretty sure this was one of them, but I can't remember how I did it. Oh look, meep chunks. So there's your meep food for you. I can't remember how I did it, man. There was like a way to get in there. Let me quick save before I do something stupid. If I get Munch, there's no egg here, is there? What's that flying thing on a Glockon room? I'm not sure. We'll have a look in a minute. Where's Munch? Let's just bring it. I mean, to be fair, I could just mod it to just let me in there, but whatever. Well, that answers my question about eating meats. I'm glad it does. Okay, hello Abe.
That's good going. Hey, Munch.
I mean, sorry, Pip. I mean Pip. I'm sure there's like a way to get Munch over there. And then you can like literally go in a room with them, the Glockon. Come on. I can't remember how it was done. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. A mod stands for modification. It's just where I sort of go into the game and mess about with it basically and change it. I once changed it so Munch jumped really high and he just went flying up into the sky and then landed inside this cave here before the cave was even accessible, which was quite interesting. So here we go. We're a Gluckum.
How did I get so perfect?
I don't know, sir. You look fantastic.
I'm at the top of the world.
Well, calm down. You're only a chump. You're not exactly that much of a big deal.
I deserve a promotion.
For what? For what? Cutting up meeps? I mean, you deserve a world prize, I think, but whatever.
I deserve a promotion.
He just said that.
Enough about you. Let's talk about me.
Well, we've been talking about you for ages. I like the detail that they put in these rooms. Like, you got the Abe Wanted poster there. You know, this fictional character Abe with loads of darts in it. Which, how do Gluckums throw the darts? With their mouth, maybe? Bob the Mudokkum. Bob the Gluckum. Okay, Rick, I'm back. I need to clean my fan. Interesting.
I deserve a promotion.
It's interesting that these Gluckums, the lower the rank the Gluckum, the more their head sticks out. And I guess it's sort of, and the more hunched over they are. I just like the way that they put in that detail of like a different posture and that kind of thing. Look, Munch sucks. So yeah, this Gluckum's plan is Meep plus Cleaver equals chops and deep leg. I guess you'd get like one leg out of it. But yeah. Oh yeah, and again, why has he got a computer? It's quite funny. He's got like, yeah. It's interesting anyway. You've got the Lulu Fund machine here. So you can see Lulu's got a massive head at the back. I mean, this is just Lulu. This Gluckum here is the same model, right? He's just sort of got a different head. Slightly different clothes, but there we go. $3,000, $4,000. Well, that was easy. Busted. I think it's meant to say something like, "Oh, what am I doing?" or something like that. He didn't do it. Okay, what's the next level? It's Brewery to be, isn't it? The Scrab level. Why didn't the footstep SFX different in the game? I didn't know that. Yeah, there's a few different things in this one where it's sort of just completely different. Again, one of those, you got one of these huts here, Mudokkum huts. Hello, Martha, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. But again, this level...
Hey, elbow grease, guys. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Again, this level, it's got the Scrabs, but it's like, they're just monsters that chase you, which to be fair is more similar to their gameplay in the originals than it is for the Paramites, but still. They don't really play a part in the story, it's like they're just there for the sake of it. It's like this level isn't even about Scrabs. You know? You had, I find it interesting, this level, because it's brewery to be, because the Gluckum is starting up a new Soulstorm brewery. Okay, but what's that got to do with Scrabs? It's like, I don't know. I feel like they just put Scrabs and Paramites in here because I feel like by this point, they're sort of a staple of Oddworld. So people would say, hey, why aren't they in it if they weren't in it? But really, they don't really play a part in the story or anything like that. I feel anyway. They're just sort of just there as just a monster to chase you, basically. Good, hope you guys are doing great. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. I haven't seen this level in a while. Scrab cakes. When anyone says hello on a stream, I read it in Redacted's voice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you read it in Pip's voice. I mean, Scrab cakes, they'll cost you an arm and a leg. Luckily, Vikers have got multiple, so... Oh, gee. And there's the scrabs. Let's possess one. And you know what? And then there's no scrabs in Soulstorm, exactly, or Paramites. Man, the scrabs in this game sound really weird. I feel like... I don't know. It's better than the lines roar like they had in the original Munch Oddysee. But still, it's kind of... they just sound weird. I like the way that they've got exactly the same, like, step motion that they did in the original, though. It also sort of has this sort of need to do this run up. He starts out slow when he starts running. Ooh, why do scrabs sound like that? I don't know. It's sort of... it's a very weird sound. Like the Paramite sound, I sort of feel like is an okay attempt at replicating the original sound, but this one is just like... what's that all about? And why does it play it twice? It's like they made the sound and then realised it didn't fit with the animation, so they're like, oh geez, what do we do? And then they just like played, and it's like, I'll just play it twice. They sound like my impression of a scrab when I was a child. Really. Would be awesome to see them in a new part. Yeah, I agree. I think to see scrabs and paramites done again, it would be really good. Guys, this year I'm going to put Oddworld in my essay for the exam. I hope it's good. Really, what are you going to write about? Is it anything in particular about Oddworld? And yeah, like Marta said, I hope you do really well. Okay. And again, like the Meeps, they're in it for like 2 minutes. Well, the Meeps, it takes a while to do their challenge, but they get one challenge and then that's it, the end of their role in the game. The Paramites, you literally just run around for like a minute and then that's it. They're done for the entire game. The scrabs are the same. They're so easy to beat in this one. Literally, it's like the opposite of the Meeps. It's like you just round them all up, except in this case. Jeez, look at that stampeding noise. In this one, it's like the opposite of the Meeps. Okay, the Meeps they would run away from you. The scrabs, they run towards you. But all you do is you just round them all up. And then you just lock them up. Oops. I'll get on there, Munch. Okay, but you know what? Point of view of what my dreams look like. But you know what? Even though I didn't manage to shut the door, I'm pretty sure most of them, they don't even leave it. Like, they're out of it now, basically. They're out of the game. That's it. That's the scrab's done for. That was their little part of Munch Oddysee. It's like, really? Okay, they did come back. Okay, fine. I thought they stayed in there. And there's another C-Rex down there too. A C-Rex skeleton. Noticed that before. This is very bizarre mechanics. That it is. It certainly is very strange the way it's done, this one. Okay. Oops. See, look, most of them are still in there. There you go. That's the scrabs done for the game. That's as much of a role as they play. They're like a little thing that chases you for like 30 seconds, and you can just lock them in there, and that's it. You know, so it's like the opposite of the meeps, basically, and takes a lot quicker because they actually run towards you. I think I remember making really bad fan art when I was 12 about Mudokons, like they had human names. Really? Well, to be fair, Mudokons do have, like, human names. I always find that interesting. Like, you've got Abe, Alf, Toby, whereas other species, it seems like species dependent. Like, the Gluckons have all weird alien names. Apart from Ludwig van Aslik now, in Soulstorm, as he's been renamed. Hi, hello Fish and Chips Gaming, how you doing? I hope you're very well. I hate that roar, they sound like monkeys. That's true, it actually does sound like a monkey. But I just realised, I don't even think Munch plays a role in this level. He can just sit out. Like, is there anything for him to do in this level? I don't think so. I think literally, yeah. Munch, he literally has no role in this level. There is nothing for him to do, it's all Abe. Even the locking up the scraps, Abe can do, and is more competent at it than Munch, because Munch can't even get up that little platform in his wheelchair. Like, seriously? It's funny, this game is called Munch's Oddysee, but... And yet... Pip still seems to be the star. Got these Sligs here, very easy to kill. Look at this, the windmill was also another thing that's meant to be in Hand of Odd, I believe. And you've got sort of the Mudokon, the native symbol in the middle there. I just realised that looks like a paramite, doesn't it? So it's probably meant to be a paramite, I guess. Not very nice to shoot someone in the back, but whatever. Sometimes you need to use sly tactics. Is this guy still alive? I think the shooting is too easy. I think as a possessed Slig, you're too overpowered in this game. Because the other Sligs, even though they're also Sligs, they don't seem to stand a chance against you for some reason. It's like, as soon as you have a gun, it's like, it's game over for any other enemy. Because they get shot and then they fall backwards and then can't shoot back. Whereas you get shot and you're fine. So it's a bit unfair, I think. Let's see. Hello, Munch. Alright, that's it. I was just looking around the level to see if there's anything of interest, but I don't really think there is, to be honest. Okay. This one's got a few. You've got to save the Mudokons, haven't you? Yep. I think this was another one where you could get, like, yeah, the camera combined with the jumping in this game is not the greatest. There we go. Okay. What's my favourite Gluckon boss? I guess probably the Glock Star. I just think it's sort of the most unique. There we go. Alright, so all the Sligs, I think. Yeah, I think it was Chuck Sneed Holloway or something. Chuck Sneed Holloway, I'm unfamiliar. That name, I think. But again, you know, this game, it's missing like the game speak dynamics, I think. You know, the first Oddworld games, it had like a core mechanic of game speak. That's why Abe can just survive massive great falls there. He would have broken his neck in like the original games. Or become like a black squishy mess.
Everybody listen.
Hey, what's happening?
You help me out here?
Whatever.
Father Gluckin is Brewmaster. Yeah, I think he's probably the most unique. He's really interesting. I'm back. Welcome back, Damien. I have no Gluckins to serve. Rig, I mean, what? Oh, what Gluckin boss you worked for? Oh, I've never really. Well, I mean, I worked for General Drepic for a time, but you know, it's not really. I wouldn't say I was particularly involved with him. I just happened to be stationed at Slig Barracks. But I usually mainly just work for bikers. Okay. How was the way? There was a way to get inside this one, but I can't remember how it was. Oh, was it? See, that has weight somehow. The possession orb has weight. I don't know how. Let's try this. Nah, it can't be that way. I can't remember how it's done, but yeah. So glad I completed Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. I never completed it when I was a kid. Did you finish it, Replicant? It's really good, because it's certainly a difficult game, you know. It's one of those ones where it's quite frustrating to do sometimes, I think. So yeah, congratulations on finishing it. With my documents have kept these like pots here. I always like looking at the roof though. Like I like the way you can see it moving and all that. It's just nice detail. But this one, there's not really much interest in. There's a CO office exit sign. What else? Just boxes. It's like this. I suppose this Glocken is just sort of moving in. But yeah. Do the Lulu Fund. What does he say?
I deserve a promotion.
It's also interesting that this one has glasses too. The Gluckons are too skinny in this game. Yeah, that's true. They're sort of I suppose it all depends on like their rank. Like these ones are like really skinny, but then as they get higher in rank, they get broader shoulders and get bigger, and just sort of a show of power, I suppose. Because remember, underneath that suit, the Gluckons literally are just like these skinny little, you know, runts, I guess. Not that anyone heard me say that, of course. You know, nobody tell my boss that I said that. I've heard that I deserve a promotion is an unused audio. I believe that there is not in the original. Is it not? I can't remember. I remember I had that glitch when I used to play Munch's Oddysee on the Xbox, because I didn't have the original Xbox for a long time. But I got on Xbox 360, and then I played Munch's Oddysee, but there was a glitch that used to happen where you couldn't hear the GameSpeak audio properly for some reason. So I'm not quite sure, you know. Oh yeah, there was that it's like a place that just opened, didn't it? Where is it? Where is a Glucken sent to when they're bankrupt? Probably an asylum. Old Deb Asylum. Yeah, some place where the Vikers facilitate their recovery, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That's where I've always imagined anyway. I like the way you've got like these vending machines here, like they're just like working on vending machine maintenance. That's quite nice detail. You've got barrels and boxes up there. What's that one say? Do it yourself microbrewery kit. Parts LI53. So they must be like refurbishing these vending machines to be like new Soulstorm Brew ones, I guess. It's quite interesting. Yeah. So yeah, there's just nice little details like that they've put in there. Streets of what, New Cluck City or Nolibab? Nolibab? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll just end up living on the streets, just like Lulu at the end of Munch's Oddysee in the newspaper. Is that all of them? I don't care, to be honest. Come on, Munch. Yeah, so it's like they sort of had like a thing where, okay, we need to get some native creatures in there. And so I just had 3 levels where we have Paramites, Meeps, and Scraps, and they're just like, okay, good, they're done. We don't need to use them anymore. So yeah, I feel like they just put them in the game for the sake of it, which I think is unfortunate. But then again, I guess if they wasn't in it, people would be disappointed by that. So what could they do, you know? Munch's Oddysee was a rushed game, so you know, I guess they didn't really have much options. Again, showing how like Munch doesn't really play as big a role as Pip the Mudokon here in Munch in his own game. Like, if you're collecting spoofs, you might as well just use Abe, because Munch doesn't really have much use for spoofs apart from to open spoof locks. And even then, it's not. Even then, like, that's something that Abe can do himself. So there's not much point having Munch collect spoofs. So I just noticed the Sobe energy machine. That's really interesting. It's the because I believe in the American version of Munch's Oddysee, the health machines were these Sobe energy drinks, which I believe Sobe is like, well, I guess an energy drink in America. But in the international versions, like what I played when I was younger, they had like just like a default health option, but apparently Sobe was like really good to Oddworld inhabitants. So as like a favour, or just like as a thank you, Oddworld inhabitants put in like Sobe sponsorship as Sobe's energy drink as instead of health machines, basically. Which is, it's interesting that this version has that. I didn't know that. Might be the first time I've ever seen them, actually. But yeah. Oh. Oh, and this is the first level with the armoured Sligs too. Oh, didn't realise he had a gun. I always found the armoured Sligs fascinating too, and they got a redesign for the HD remake. They used to have these sort of copper or brass looking like all over things, whereas in it's quite a substantial redesign, to be fair. In the HD remake, like they've just sort of got this really rusty looking armor. Let's get a better good look at it. There, can you sort of see that? There. And it doesn't really cover the whole face or anything like that, or the whole tentacles anyway. Man, I need to get me one of those armors. Maybe not the armored kind. Preferably the copper kind. That's nice. Looks way better in my opinion. And also, these ones have sort of like dark red eyes, whereas the originals just had like these glowing orange eyes that I always found really interesting. Now let's get some Sobe. What's Sobe drinks? So Sobe drinks, apparently it's an energy drink in America, but in the game it like helps. It gives you health, basically. This game is what got you into Sobe drinks, really. By the way, hello Victor. Sorry, I didn't see you come in there. I've never tried it myself. I wonder if they actually have it. I should try it sometime if they have it in my country, because I've never tried it before. Then again, I don't really like energy drinks, to be fair. I'm probably full of energy all the time. Just in general, if I had an energy drink, it'd probably slow me down. Ah, sweet. I wasn't sure if I'd get that other one. Okay. What was the Gluckin game you were working on about? Like, did they buy stocks, or was it like that Adventure Capitalist? Jeez, I can't even remember. You know, my games back in the day were sort of very, very dynamic, but I didn't really know what I was doing with them. I just sort of, I remember I made an animation of like, I got a GIF of a biker, and I drew like a cigarette in his mouth, and he was like a shop tender, and you had to buy things from him, and that's pretty much all I remember. It was just about being a Gluckin, trying to build your own business, which I hadn't really worked out the mechanics of how that would work exactly. What? Did Abe literally just follow me into the sea? I didn't know he could do that.
Thank you.
Hello, Abe. Or Pip the Mudokan. Follow me into the sea like an idiot. Look, I've never seen him do that before. Or have I? I don't know, I probably have. That's hilarious. What a stupid Mudokan scumbag. This is how you know the Mudokans don't have a brain cell in their entire head. It's in their loincloth. But yeah, the game was just sort of about building up your own businesses and just trying to live that Gluckin lifestyle, like wealth and fame and whatever. But I didn't get very far with it. It was just sort of an idea that I had. There would be like a map. I think I made a map where you just like click on different sections, that you could go to the shop or whatever and buy things. Have I ever played Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator? I don't, but I added that to my Steam page the other day, about a few days ago, because I read that's it's quite an interesting one, that, from what I've heard. Didn't it start out as like people thought it was a genuine pizza simulator, and then it like glitches and just turns into a completely different game or something, which was quite thingy. You know, that Scott Cawthon, I think he's quite a good like marketer for games. Like, he really knows how to market games. It's quite clever, and plus it's free. Like, he knows how to surprise and intrigue players, and I quite like that. You tell Slig's superiority. Exactly. What's this? If you are, I suggest the pink and white Sobe drinks. They aren't really energy drinks, they're close to like a soda juice. Alright. I'll keep that. I'll have to keep an eye out for those, because I'd certainly be interested in... Love when Munch just flaps that water in. I'd certainly be interested in trying Sobe, just because of Oddworld, which I guess means the advertisement worked. Oh my god, the jumping in this game is like... Oh. Help, Munch, I'm taking a beating down here. Okay. Maybe Scott is a Gluckin in disguise. The Doomslayer... Oops. Oh wow, he sunk right down to the bottom. Funny, he floats, and then as soon as he dies, he's literal dead weight. The game would be a perfect layout for the game you were making. Instead of the pizzeria, it would be a factory, and the goal is to make trillions of moolah to get a Glock star. I'll have to look into it. Because that'd be a good idea to like actually genuinely make a Gluckin simulator. I'll look into that. That could be interesting. I also think an Oddworld horror game would be quite good, just in general. Like, I think there's a very creepy side of Oddworld. that I think would lend itself well to the horror genre, but I don't really feel has been explored that much yet.
Munch, I'm taking
Okay,
a
quick save.
beating out here.
Oh yeah, the next level is Mogok Motors, isn't it? Oh. Uh-oh.
Ow! Ow!
I'll say this about Soulstorm. I did sort of like the way possession felt very loose. And like... and to me it felt like it could be used as a weapon. Like, oh yeah, just possess a ton of Sligs. Whereas in this game it feels more like an event, like Abe has to stand still, he has to charge up his possession, he has to... all this sort of thing. Whereas in Soulstorm I feel like it was used a lot like a weapon. And I felt like, for me, if Abe was in this sort of situation, he would use possession as a weapon. Like, if he can possess Sligs and blow them up, why isn't he doing that all the time and just doing it as a... I mean, I guess it's just a game mechanic, you know, but I just think the idea of it being used as like a weapon is quite... it's quite interesting. And also with Soulstorm, I like the way that you could choose to not kill the Sligs, for the most part. Yeah. Went away for a sec and came back to maybe Scott is a Gluckon. Don't worry, Scott, we weren't talking about you. Yeah, it would make a good horror. What, like a horror game, like you're a Mudokan in an asylum running from interns and Vikers. Now, wouldn't that be a fascinating idea? Man, I wish someone would do that. In Soulstorm, you can possess multiple... well, no, you can't possess multiple Sligs at once, but I mean, it's very loose. Like, it's very quick, the possession. Like, you can just go, possess, kill him, possess, kill him, possess, kill him. Like, it's just very loose, if that makes sense. Loose, quick, whatever the word is. That Slig shotgun, they don't have the pump on the pipe of the gun. Really? I'll have to look at that. I didn't notice that actually. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. It's sort of missing. Oh, I think it's... is it covered by their hands? I think it's like a really short pump. Or is it? I'm not sure. I'll possess one and we'll have a better look. Okay. Some Mudokons over here because for no particular reason. Okay, this is quite a nice area. I remember this area. I'm thinking it's like it's a nice little safe area where you can just get a load of spoos, just relax for a bit. I better Munch over here. I think Oddworld games sort of reflects the world that we live in. It shows... oh, by the way, welcome in, Joey. I didn't see you. It shows all of the dark corners of society, but outright in front of your face is what I think the horror is incorporated in. That's true. That's a really good analysis of it. I think it it's just a very interesting reflection of our world. I guess. Oops. Oh, he's dead.
Thank you.
I heard the other day that apparently Lorne Lanning said that Oddworld is like dysfunctional Disney, which I thought was an interesting, I don't know, an interesting way to put it. Hello, will you still be doing lore vids? Yeah, I welcome in, Lucy. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I will certainly, I've certainly got a lot planned for lore vids. I don't know when it will be coming because I've just got to got a few other projects that I'm working on at the minute, but hopefully eventually I'll get around to it. I've already actually made a couple that I just need to edit, so it's certainly possible that they'll be coming soon. It's easier just to kill those Mudokons. Like, what are they doing standing there anyway? How did they even end up there, just standing on a platform in the middle of a minefield? So weird. For some reason, I just thought about an Oddworld FPS, which the main character is a Slig rebel. That would be good. Maybe like a Slig Storm kind of thing. Nice, definitely take your time. I enjoy these vids too. Thank you very much, Lucy. I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah, hopefully I'll get them out quite soon. Am I right in saying this is the last of the streams for a bit? Any projects coming up or taking a break? For now, it'll be the last for a bit. But then I'm not sure what I'll do. Actually, I think I will release I'm gonna... After this, I'm going to experiment with shorts videos just for a bit. Like, maybe I'll make a video just like saying a fact that I found interesting about Oddworld and that kind of thing. So that's something that I'll probably do next, just because I like to experiment with different things. So like this week I've been experimenting with streaming. Oh yeah, that's one thing I always found interesting about this part. If you stand underneath, literally directly underneath these things and just jump, it just goes right through it. Let me get a better view. Okay. So like, look, I'm literally right underneath it. Pip the Mudokon can go through solid matter. Incredible. Yes, shorts would work great for your channel, I think. Thank you very much. I hope so. I think it's... Oh, can't go through this one. I think it'd certainly be something worth trying, you know. But yeah, I don't know why I've never done that before, to be honest. But it would just sort of be a lot easier for me to make, as opposed to, you know, having to, you know, spending like days making a 15-minute video or whatever, you know. That'd be an interesting experiment. So this is the first mud archer of the game that's ever seen. And these guys are so powerful. Like, their crossbows are like way more powerful than the Slig's weapons. I think the thing's over here, isn't it? Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, it's Abe.
This is not landmines. This is potatoes. I feel like you're making a reference to something. I feel like I know what it is. That sounds really familiar. Also, it would work well for things that don't really have enough info for a whole video. That's a really good point, yeah. Because sometimes there's things, like little facts that I think would be good, but wouldn't be like a whole video on their own. And also, sometimes I'll make a video about something, and I kind of get a bit stressed about when I do a video, because I want to make sure my research is full and proper, and that I put everything that I find interesting in the video. So I sort of like to try and make sure. I always get concerned that I'll miss something out, so I think shorts is another good way of like putting in things that I might have forgotten about, you know. I always love this part, just like commanding an army of Mudokons to just shoot all the Sligs. Potato mine. Oh, Plants vs Zombies. I've never played that. Oh well, I looked away, then I looked up, and that Slig was right in front of me. It was like a weeping angel.
Kick some booty.
I always felt like a general, like just standing here saying, "Hey, men, go and shoot these Sligs," or something like that. Weird. For the shorts, you could just... Oh, hello, Redis. There you are. Welcome in. Here's another question for you. What's your most favourite Oddworld weapon? I think probably just the blunderbuss. I think the blunderbuss has a nice feel to it, you know? And its design... I love the way its thing is just like casually walking back to his position. And he does a death script. Oh wow, there's tons of... Okay, retreat. That guy's like Go, 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 I'll cover you. Use him. I'll use my possession abilities. Yeah, I think that the blunderbuss is just an absolutely great weapon. Just look at it. Look at this weapon right here, man. Does it have the pump? No, I think the pump is missing. Like, yeah, you're right. The pump is completely missing. Maybe it's like a missing texture. I don't know. Because it looks like he's holding something, but then there's just nothing there. What do we mean, nothing to do? Get... we bad. For the shorts, you could just condense your profile videos, but cut them down to bullet points containing important details and short clips of the species to voice over. That's a really good idea. I'll probably try that, because it'd certainly be a good way of doing it, and just like making sort of the same content more digestible, maybe, or a different form of digestion. That's a weird thing to say, I guess. What's your favourite type of Mudokan? Probably, it depends, like what you factor in, what you count as a different type, because you got like Munch's Oddysee as like scrubs, native Mudokons, mud archers, and tomahawkers. But then you've got like Apes Exodus has a different kind of Mudokan. Like it's got angry, depressed, blind, and all that kind of thing. So it depends if you include all of it, and in that, even then, it's like, I don't know. It's a good question. I really like the depressed Mudokons. I think is quite interesting. I just think the fact that Mudokons have emotions in Apes Exodus is such a unique gameplay mechanic. I don't think that's been repeated in another game. I could be wrong, but oh yeah, that Mudokan died. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think that's just such an interesting mechanic to have. Just the fact that Mudokons have these like emotions, and imagine what it would be like if they did that type of thing nowadays. I think it'd be interesting. I really love how those Mudokons forgot how to spell it. Look, the purple ones, though, I'll be honest, they kind of just look evil. Yeah, they kind of do, to be fair, but I guess they're kind of more, I don't know, they kind of are evil in some ways. Or, well, maybe not evil, but they're certainly meant to be quite threatening. I'll say that. I like the angry girl. Oh yeah, and yeah. I think that the angry Mudokons are quite funny. Oh, you mean native scrub and shaman? In that case, I do like the mud archers. I think they're quite good. Okay, and this one's just like you're going to war. Like it's got boxes of ammunition here, which I think is quite apt, because it genuinely is like you're just leading an army into battle multiple times. I think this was one of my favourite levels when playing it when I was younger. But I haven't played this one in ages, actually. Okay, come on. Let's go. We need to get you guys suited up. People talk about the blind Mudokons, but how would he save the deaf ones? Maybe sign language. Yeah, I suppose he just sort of gesture to them. I wonder how that'd work gameplay wise. Like, so yeah, that'd be interesting actually, wouldn't it? So GameSpeak wouldn't work on those ones. You'd have to like do something else. It's an interesting concept. Have you ever heard of the Spy Industries? Is that like a company? Or is that something else? Oh yeah, I just remembered. I knew there was a way to destroy all these mines. Okay, Munch, you go over here for a second. Okay. Actually, Munch, no. Munch can be my bait. The reason why they're grey is because of the lack of sunlight and the soot from the industrial machines they're always around. Yeah, they certainly look very sickly, I guess. Okay, that I love the way Mudokan's like just very sad about Munch dying. Okay, here's what I need to do. This is quite good. I like this bit. Oops. Oop. Okay, I'm dead. It'd have been annoying if I hadn't, if I'd had to start it all again. Okay. Oop. Almost had it. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to destroy all the mines. And then you can just like bring them all around. Okay, let's go guys. Apart from you, Munch, you stay there. Go. Okay, this is... Oh, no, get back. Okay, that didn't work. He's dead. Great. It's a good thing that Mudokons are immortal. So you can just revive them over and over again.
How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Reminds me of Betweenies. We're back and ready to play. For some reason. Okay, fine. I'll just chuck them over the thing. From what I've heard, it is a factory where the Slig work there too. They work there and they take a lot of moolahs, do they? What do they do in a factory? Do they just make spy equipment or like do spy services for like private investigation? What a great chain reaction. Yeah, it's strange that you can do it from one side but not the other. I could try it again, but can't be bothered. Unpopular opinion, but I do like how muscular the Mudokons are, because it makes sense to me from the hard labours they do as a slave. Yeah, that's a good point. They certainly would be some of the most hard-working. So I suppose they would be build up a load of muscle, but would they?
Hey, Abe.
I love the way the Mudokons just wait to stop speaking, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, now we'll say something." Okay.
You better stay here.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, I think both of them work. I think some Mudokons would be like really skinny, and some would have a lot of muscle. I suppose, like the strongest ones. Maybe that'd be an interesting gameplay mechanic for them to do. Like, have some Mudokons that have been so overworked and really starved and whatever that they really can't do much. And then you've got some who are like the strongest that actually are quite fit and healthy and can do lots of things. Camp System Me Too. Wow, that was the first time a streamer noticed my comment. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I hope. Well, I'm glad to hear it, I guess. You discover many interesting things, betas, mysteries, and more. What, at Spy Industries, or what do you just mean in general? Have Munch on the other side and switch to Abe after triggering the mines. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know what... I should have done that, yeah. Oh well. This way works too. Depending on their department,
Hey, you jumped.
reflects their muscle mass. Would be an interesting game mechanic. Yeah, I think that'd be quite a good idea. And also, I'd like them to bring back the emotions, because that's just such a unique game mechanic. Okay. Mods are pretty buff, I can agree. That they are.
Listen up.
They look totally ripped in Soulstorm.
Hey.
Which you wouldn't... I mean, I guess if you worked in a meat processing plant and had like...
Kick some booty.
had tons of food that you could just eat whenever you wanted, I guess it makes sense.
You help me out here.
Magog Motors. So I've always assumed, I haven't looked into it, but I think Magog Motors is a car company, right? Which I always found weird, because unless it's not, unless it means like just like an engine company or something, I'm not sure.
Okay, listen up.
But I always took it to be a car company. But I always found it weird because motor is like a British slang for a car, so
You help me out here?
would they really call a car company that? I don't know. It's been a while since I played this bit. Yeah, I can see why this was one of my favourite levels, because there's so much action in it, just so many gunfights. It's really interesting. Alright, well that's done. Now just get Munch. Level's over. Wish we had an outlet to submit fan work and suggestions to the devs. If you, I don't know how often they reply on Twitter, but I know they like a lot of people send them stuff on Twitter, so that could be an option, I guess. And sometimes they seem to reply to tweets or whatever. I saw the other day after Lorne Lanning did a Q&A on Discord, which I still haven't seen yet. I'm waiting for them to post it because I missed it. I saw someone asked Oddworld Inhabitants on Twitter, did he announce a remake of Oddworld Munch's Oddysee? And Oddworld Inhabitants just replied, no. There's so many great ideas not being submitted. Yeah, that's very true. Mass genocide and Sligs. You know, I'm a real disgrace to Slig kind sometimes, but hey, I didn't invent this propaganda. Oddworld Inhabitants did. Anti-Oddworld, Moloch's Exodus. Anyway, Rig, I like your streaming on gaming. Thank you very much, Dr. Ink Design. Okay, so Magog Motors, yeah. Is it a car company? I can't remember. Let me read quickly. I might be able to say it. I always liked this massive sign right here. Just the way... Okay, yeah, it says Magog Motors is a manufacturer of parts for various vehicles and devices. So I've always taken it to be a car company, basically, but I don't know if that's what the Motors is referring to. It might just be like motor as in like a general motor, and not necessarily slang meaning a car. Do the green orbs get the Mudokons high? I imagine here they are equivalent to shrooms. I wouldn't be surprised.
Just sit tight, be cool.
I mean, they do seem to have a lot of strange dreams or whatever. Have you seen their artwork? It's like strange cave paintings on the walls. I wouldn't be surprised if the shrooms do get them high. I wouldn't be surprised if Lorne Lanning put that in. Okay. Yeah, that they actually beveled out this box. It's quite nice. Okay. I'm having flashbacks to this level, and with an intense sensation of music. I'm not sure why. I can't remember what music. Weird. I was just thinking, was this the first... Oh yeah, this was first level with Big Bro Sligs. Forgot about that. What do you guys think of the Big Bro Sligs? Do you think they're a good addition? I think they're quite interesting, but... I mean, they're basically just Sligs with higher health, basically. And a different design. And different concept, you know, the concept is quite interesting, I guess. Yeah, I think the texture for the pump is missing. Or it just didn't have it anyway. Which is weird. I love them. Yeah. I think they're certainly one of the most interesting additions to Munch's Oddysee. Can I shoot him from here? No? Yes, there we go. Well, big and strong, but with little intelligence, but I like them too. Big Bro Sligs are awesome. I honestly love any new addition to the Oddworld cast. The more critters, the better. Yeah, I agree. I think... I just love the way there's so many different types of Sligs. For some reason, my favourite type of Slig was the crawling Slig, though. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they're so weird. Like most of the time, if you see a variant of something, it's usually like, oh yeah, this thing's stronger, or you know, it's you know, like Big Bro Sligs. They're just like a stronger Slig, basically. Whereas, oh, mind, don't get shots. Whereas like the crawling Sligs is just so strange. Like they're just like the opposite. They're a more helpless form of Slig, which is really interesting. I'm still an Oddworld newbie. I just started my playthrough with Soulstorm. Oh really? I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's so really good that people are still like discovering Oddworld to this day. You know, and still finding out about it.
Hey, what's happening?
Okay, so I can't do anything with those guys yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need Munch, don't I? I've recently seen the HD Stranger's Wrath, and I noticed that Doc doesn't have stitches. Oh really? And it's strange to me because I guess they're built like that rather than ripping a piece off. It's interesting. Really, on the HD Stranger's Wrath? I'll have to check that out because I've never thought about that before. Stealth Sligs need to happen. I can imagine something like a Splinter Cell Slig. That'd be really interesting. Like a game, maybe. Well, that, yeah, I could imagine you'd have like some special Slig operatives or something like that. That would just be like some kind of elite class of Slig or something. Oops. Okay. Need to recharge. Okay, sweet. The Ocra bounce lasts for quite a long while, which is kind of annoying because it's now Munch is basically like a ping pong ball. Rick, do you know Wildum? Yes, Wildum is the Slig. He's the Slig that got beat up by... He got his arms ripped off by other Sligs because he apparently wasn't that harsh to the Mudokons, to Abe and Alf. Apparently he treated them quite well. The other Sligs found out about this, and so they ripped off Wildum's arms and beat them to death with his own arms. But I didn't know him personally, no. We worked in different departments. Oops. There. That's the... Do you think Munch will be in the next Oddworld game? I think so. Lorne Lanning has said that Munch and Stranger apparently will play a part in it. He said it won't be as big a part as they used to. Or he said at least Munch won't play as big a part as he used to, but apparently they'll have a role in it, he said. So that'll be interesting to see what that's all about. It's gruesome. Yeah, it's gruesome. Some very gruesome stories from Oddworld. Oh, that felt good, that big bro stick just like crashing down like that. Okay, now is there like a lever I have to press or... Can't remember. This works too. I hope we get to see more of the moons in the next Oddworld game. Yeah, that'd certainly be interesting. Moons seem to play quite an important role in the whole mythology of Oddworld, so it'd be nice to see that, and maybe also see like the Magog cartel's reaction to it. So like, or like the industrialists, like what they think of the moons, because so far we've really only seen like the natural side of it. Oh, bot. Need to get rid of the bot. Where are you? Hide user, there we go. What's it saying? Naked HD XYZ online strips without clothing. How about that? Well, sorted the bot out. And I was quick on it that time. I was quick on it. I wonder what happens if you press those links. I don't know. I once got a one of those emails where it's like, oh, you know, we've hacked your webcam and we've seen all the dirty stuff you've been looking at, so you better give us Bitcoin or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even have a webcam. And also, I'm not even looking at dirty stuff, so... But I also don't have a webcam, so... I'm joking. Oh, here's the health up machine. Why is this one not a Sobe? See, this is like how it was in the international version. The way you say Z is brilliant. Z. Ah, yeah, true. Because in America they say Z, don't they? Yeah, I just say Z. So like I hear like different things that have a Z in it, and I just pronounce it completely wrong compared to how most people do. Like, you got Dragon Ball Z, I say Dragon Ball Z, or JZ. Let's just say JZ, which is quite funny. Are there any other games you like with lots of world building? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I suppose I've read an intense amount of the lore of Magic the Gathering. Like, I've read pretty much all of the basic sort of stuff. There's like a Wikipedia page, and it has hyperlinks to like each expansion that's come out since the 1990s, and I've like just read every single page pretty much to just get an understanding of the whole lore. Anyway, Rick, I'm gonna go sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Naples, so have a nice live streaming. Mr. Spy Industry is still helping you, XD. And don't get possessed by an ape guy, I'll try not to. Have good streaming. Thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Ink Design. I hope you have a really good time at Naples tomorrow. And yeah, I hope the journey is quite good. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me. It's been really nice to hang out with you and like the past week or so. But yeah, I hope you have a good time. Imagine it was a Red Bull instead. I could, you know what, I could probably mod a Red Bull sign in there. Oh, David oh dear. That serves me right for carrying a massive bomb while trying to look at the thing. Better quick save it, in case Munch dies as well. Don't get possessed by that Pip guy either. Good point, good point. Mustn't get... I mean, that Pip guy, he's a sneaky Mudokan. I mean, he's stupid, but the stupid ones are the dangerous ones. Nice, Magic is awesome. I like 40k myself. Yeah, I've heard, I haven't read much about 40k, but a lot of people say it's really good. A lot of people really enjoy, like, getting the little figures, and
You help me out here?
maybe I'll spare those Sligs. I'll be a good guy and spare them. But yeah, a lot of people really enjoy, like, Warhammer as a hobby, like collecting the little figures and painting them up and everything. It's quite interesting how detailed a lot of people get them. It's really quite good. Okay. Sweet. Okay, what's the plan? Jump up here. That's interesting. I always like that noise.
I'm gonna need me an ass the size of a truck to fit this wallet.
The,
I'm gonna need me an ass the size of a truck to fit this wallet.
the good way through games, spare Sligs. Yeah, I mean, I can't be killing my own kind. Okay, I think this might have been one of ones
Save a promotion.
where I don't know if anyone managed to get in here.
Let's talk about
Okay, no exits. Slig lives matter. Exactly. Slig my all Slig lives do matter. They got this hip Mudokan guy going around killing them. It's just not on. Look at this equipment here. Again, what do Mudokans have buttons for? Don't know. And as you can see, like this Slig is what are these ones called again? You had a pod, a chump. I can't remember what the middle one was called. But you can see the head is sort of becoming more upright instead of like drooping over at the back, because it just shows their power, I guess. Which interestingly, I believe actually, I don't know if this is where they got it, but I think it's like, it might be a myth, but some say that if your head extends towards the back, it's sort of an indicator of low intelligence. So I think that's why the Gluckons are like that too. The more poor a Gluckon is, the less wealth, the more their head sticks out at the back, basically. That noise is amazing. Noises like that just ooze Oddworld vibes. Yeah, I love it. I think... Let's do it again. Yeah. So good. Yeah, I mean, especially... They just fill me with nostalgia, I think. Am I going to save the Mudokons? Maybe. Where's Munch? Hey fellas, how's it going? Hey Glit the Slig, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're just infiltrating Magog Motors at the moment. Okay, so what's my plan? My plan is Munch goes there. Hello.
Okay, listen up.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
I'm going to try and destroy the mines, then rush the Mudokons across.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Okay. Go. Oh, oops. Oh, right. Oh, what, another bot? Jeez. Come on. Get off. Hello? Oh, jeez. Online strips without clothing. It's not even got a link or anything. What's the purpose of these bots? Okay, got it. Sweet. Maybe I can like put like a filter to ban users called Naked HD XYZ online strips without clothing. Right. I think I'll quick load because I accidentally stepped on the thing, so might as well. I yeeted the bot. Thank you very much, Phalok. So you click on their profile is my guess. I wonder where that would lead to. I think the bots is one person trolling you over and over.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
You know, I don't mind too much. Okay. Run. Oh! He fell in. Well, that serves him right for being an idiot and just, like, falling in the water, doesn't it? Jeez. What the... It screams as well. So how many died? 2 of them died. 6 escaped. Not bad. Right. What do you like more? Pup, the visor design of the Sligs or the design of the mask on your VTuber avatar? Slig. Personally, I don't know why, I've always preferred the original heads-up display visor. Yeah, I don't know why. I suppose this one on my model is more expressive, but I don't know, I just always liked the original. Again, you got these Mudokan huts that were meant to be in Land of Odd and actually play a role in it. Okay, now this level was quite interesting. I remember because it's the first level, I think, with sleeping Sligs. I wonder what the point of sleeping Sligs is in this game, though. Well, I guess you can still sneak, which is something I forgot about. Okay, come on, come on. Careful. There we go. Get down there. Okay, now this guy. This guy's really, Oh, come on, pick him up. Why are they even meditating? You can just...
What's happening?
There you go.
Hey, Jay.
So me throwing him off won't interrupt his meditation. But... someone just saying hello, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, same, I like the visor design, but I think the change was for the best. To show more emotion, yeah. I believe that's why they changed it in the end, but... Of course, it's interesting that they didn't edit it for the gameplay for Abe's Exodus. For the,
Hey, Jay.
for the cutscenes, they changed it, but they left it the same in gameplay. I'm guessing just for time reasons. It probably wasn't worth something to change in Abe's Exodus. But it would have been interesting to see what it would have looked like if they had changed it. Maybe I should do like a mock-up actually, and just see, sort of try and imagine what it might have looked like. It'd be quite interesting. Okay, so is that all the Mudokons that I need? The Sligs need to have high enough energy to kill Mudokons. Yeah, same. I like. That's true. That's true.
Hey, you jumps.
Hey, Jay.
Okay, get to work.
Oh yeah, Splinter's manufacturing. After this one, it's No Mud's Land, isn't it? Not too big a fan of that level. I don't know. Well, I know it's all right, I guess. I don't know why. I think it just has a reputation of being quite difficult. Where they are? Hey, Mudokons, get over here.
Everybody listen.
Hey,
How you doing?
Not Abe, I'm Pip. Okay, so there's one at the top there. I'm sure I had 4 a minute ago. Maybe I didn't. And here's another fun fact.
Okay, get to work.
Originally, and apparently I read the other day that apparently there's like an early version of Munch that you can play on like... No, there's like this website called The Hidden Palace that I found. Where it basically archives like in development versions of games. It tries and finds like different copies and that kind of thing. And they found one of Munch's Oddysee, an early version, and it had a vendor machine that allows you to like climb up a wall. And if you watch a video called Passport to Oddworld, it actually, you can see it being used. That's got a lot of different stuff that didn't make it into the final game. It's like a promotional film.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, a little elbow grease, guys.
Ooh, it's good. Okay, and now I need to sneak. How do I sneak?
You better stay here.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Whoa! Look at this. That was weird. Why did it do that? Like, did some panning. That was weird. Okay, sneak.
Hey, you chumps.
Hey, Abe.
In this 1 week that you've been live, you've moved up as my favourite YouTuber and Oddworld enthusiast. Hope you get to live stream more often and spitball ideas. I hope we get to see more moons in Oddworld. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate you saying that a lot. Yeah, hopefully I'll do it more. And I'm working on some stuff that if you like Oddworld, I think you'll like. Probably in like, I don't know, quite a while. But I'm working on some good stuff that I think you'll like. I was only 4 years old when this came out, really. It's so interesting how people like still discover it even years after it came out. And also, welcome in, Bowens, by the way. It's good to see you. The mods looked like they were having a stroke. Yeah, they're the mods in this game. And they look very gormless for a start. Okay. It'd be interesting to see like a 3D game that had the emotions and like them actually portraying the emotions in. Why am I still sneaking? Them actually portraying the emotions in the game itself. That'd be quite interesting. Like on their faces, so that you could literally see when they're angry or sad or whatever. Maybe if you had to work it out by the facial expressions, that'd be an interesting idea, maybe.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
No, what?
I've got enough spoons. Get in the circle, man. There you go. Why Abe calls his follower chumps? I guess it's just sort of an affectionate nickname, I guess. Yeah, he's sort of saying that he's one of them, I guess. Hey, Mr. Trike, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know how to change skins in the game. But how did you change the colours for Mudokons?
Listen up.
So what I did is I basically just looked at the files, found the texture, and just changed the colour, basically. Yeah.
I'll be back.
Oops.
Don't
I always
you
press the wrong button. To me, square is the natural action button. I'm not sure why. But in this game, for some reason, it's X. So I keep getting it wrong. I played it as a kid on my Xbox. Dad bought me all the Oddworld games. Huge part of my childhood. Yeah. That's really good to hear. A lot of people feel really nostalgic about it just because of how big a role it played, you know, when they were younger, or rather, they just have fond memories of like playing it when they were younger. I'm doing very good, thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Trike. Stranger is still my favourite game of all time. Yeah, that's definitely a really great one. Please watch your step. Again, the Mudokons are so stupid, they need signs to tell them there's a massive
Okay, get to work.
minefield in their way. People know it. What? No. Oops. See, this is how stupid the Mudokons are. They just roll right into that.
How you doing?
Hey, it's Abe.
Okay.
Where are you?
Hey, what's
Do you think
happening,
an open world Oddworld game would be a good idea? I think it'd be a fantastic idea, Varga. I think that it would be such a great thing to do, I think. Press it, there you go. I think that I think the world is the most interesting thing in Oddworld. So I think that... Grab him. Okay, don't. So I think an open world Oddworld game would be fantastic.
Hey there, fellow chump.
Hey, what's happening, Abe?
Nothing much. I'm doing well, thanks, Mudokon. Is this the, Yeah, sweet.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys. You help me out here?
Nothing to do, Abe.
You better stay here.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
whatever.
So... I need Munch now. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. I exit at 3:30 on Mondays. Really? That's like quite late, isn't it? I remember when I started high school for the first year, on Tuesdays, no, on Wednesdays you would leave early at like, when was it? I don't know, was it 1:30 or something? And then a year after, it'd been like that for ages. My sister went to this school, she had it all through her school time. A year after I joined the school, they changed it and just made it the same as every other day, leaving at, I think it was 3 o'clock, our school. I was so annoyed. Oh yeah, you need to do the water. Okay. Huh. Just thinking how... I can't remember how I meant to do this. Do I literally just throw them over? Ah, jeez. See, you know what? I'm gonna reload quick load because those Mudokons really screwed me up by just like walking into the mines there. Like seriously, why did they do that? And I didn't tell them to stop, but still, if there's a minefield there, don't go into it. Okay. Oh, get him. Okay. Get him. Sweet.
Okay, get to work.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday was 3 PM. Tuesday, Thursday was 4 PM. Wow, really? It's interesting that there's like
Just sit tight.
so many different
Yeah, sure.
varying school times. I would love to see more fan-made things, honestly. Yeah, Lucy, I agree. I think it would be really great to just see more fan things to do with Oddworld. There's a lot of potential there with this universe, I feel. I still have to finish Stranger. I got stuck on a bit where you had to go through a long valley with a ton of enemies with guns, and I lost my save. Oh yeah, I hate it when you lose your save. I've been on games before where I've almost finished it, and then I've just completely erased all my data. I used to play a game called Jam Fight for New York. I think I was near the end of that, and then accidentally turned the PlayStation off while I was saving, and I just completely lost all my data. So annoying.
Attack!
How you doing? Go beat him up. Ow. 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 Ow.
Like Benny Hill. That Benny Hill died. You'd be able to choose different... building on the open world Oddworld. I'd like a Skyrim character creator type of intro where you'd be able to select from a different amount of species, including Mudokons, Sligs, interns, etc. You'd be able to choose different endings depending on the species you pick. It would be a Skyrim clone, except for the fact that story is tied into character selection. That sounds like a really good idea. But, I mean, I think that building like the world of Oddworld is something that Oddworld Inhabitants is really good at. So like creating a game based around that concept would just be perfect for them, I think. Hey Benny, hey Otendo. Good morning, Anna. How you doing? Benny Hill. Yeah, basically. And also, hello Paddy, welcome in. Isn't it the worst feeling when you either erase your data on accident, save in an unrecoverable position, which happens a lot with New and Tasty, I think, or you turn off your system before or during saving, or load into an early stage before saving. Yeah, that really is so annoying. I remember I was so annoyed when that happened. Oops. Oops. Okay, just quick load, just in case the Mudokons got injured. Okay. Imagine when I used to have university, a couple of times I had till 9 p.m. Really? Wow, what? And that's crazy. I remember, yeah, I think the latest I ever stayed was maybe 7, maybe? Or just before 7, so 9 p.m, that's crazy. I just want fangers to be made. That would be really great. It's such a good concept for a game. I think it's such a shame that they haven't ever ended up managing to get that done. Tell you what sucks, didn't have a memory card for my first place. Oh, I was too young, but my family... I've heard stories that when I first got PlayStation, they didn't have a memory card. So they used to just play games and get as far as they could with it. And then they just have to start from the beginning again. The first level or so of Abe's Oddysee is all I remember ever trying to beat, yeah. It's amazing to think you don't need memory cards anymore. Memory cards weren't ever a thing on Xbox, were they? Which is quite interesting, that one, you know, if you had a PlayStation you experienced the whole memory card thing. But if you had an Xbox, it's sort of a mystery, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy because of that I had much less on one day of the week, or later even one free day, like Friday. Yeah, I mean, you must be a hard worker though, I'll give you that. So I think that's quite admirable to be working that hard, because, man, I wouldn't want to be, like, staying till 9 p.m, like, it's crazy. Lorne wants to tell that story. I'm glad he shelved it to preserve the original vision. Yeah, I'm glad too. Because from what I understand, when they were making it, it was going in a completely different direction to what he wanted, and I personally liked his original vision for it. I didn't really like the look of it that they were heading in, so I'm sort of glad that they postponed it to keep the original vision. Yep, I had a lot of my PS3 data wipe when I had to transfer my data to a new one. The biggest loss was the 50 plus PS1, PS2 classic saves, which a lot of which all were RPGs. That really does suck. Oh, same, I never had a memory card once. I had a PlayStation 2. Really? I mean, it's, Did they ever... I'm surprised that they didn't ever come with, like, memory cards. You'd think it's such a vital component of the console that it's kind of a surprise that they never came with it. Then interesting, another variant of the health up machine. A native version this time. I quite like that button, just the way it's sort of this weird gradient shade of, like, green and orange. It's really interesting. I'll quick save it. Imagine if they made Oddworld World of Warcraft, Oddworld of Warcraft kind of thing. That'd be certainly be a great idea, I think.
Hey, it's Abe.
Okay, I can't actually remember what I maybe meant to do in this bit. So, you've got Munch here. I literally just meant to throw the Mudokons over the mines. Oh no, I see what I meant to do. Okay, yeah.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Where is it? There we go. Okay. I always found it weird that every PS2 game has a slot in the case for a memory card. Yeah, that was interesting. It's sort of I guess they sort of figured, well, you'll need a place to store the memory cards, so just put it in a case. But I've never heard of anyone ever doing that. we had like a big VHS case, like a case with like a couple of VHS tapes. And in fact, I've got it down there actually. I've still got it, literally right next to me. Haven't used it in ages, but yeah, and we just put all the memory cards in that basically. Okay. Wait. Hey, Munch is here.
How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, Ed?
Okay, we're doing okay. And I can turn these guys into shooty guys. Also, I just had the same thing happen to me, pupbenny. I would have to speedrun Extras and Oddysee. I also got good at speedrunning that free Spyro games and many of the Crash Bandicoot games. Do you ever submit
Just
like
hang here for a while.
like times to speedrun.com or anything? Because I've never done that. I came close once because I spent like a while speedrunning the. Look at the Mudokan guys. Even though they're meditating, their head follows ape. They just look up. You can make like a listen to some music or something. That's weird. I speedrunned the blimp level of Oddworld Soulstorm like a month after it came out, and I got the fastest time. But the freaking recording didn't record properly. It recorded the audio, but it didn't record. I don't have fast time anymore, but I did have. It recorded the video, but it didn't record the gameplay, and I was so it's.
Nothing to do, Ed.
Sorry, 1 minute. I'll die if I'm not trying to talk while shooting things. Okay, over here, better angle.
Jump 'em.
Yeah, it recorded the audio, but it didn't record the gameplay, so I couldn't submit it, which was annoying.
Go beat 'em up.
Nothing to do, Ed. Nothing to do, Ed.
Go beat 'em up.
Okay. There it is, sorry. I also remember taking a hard drive off the top of my 360 to take it to a friend's house for Halo Reach local customs. I had problems with Munch's Oddysee when I got a PS3. 360, sorry. I got 360. I got Munch's Oddysee, but it wouldn't play it. I was like, oh, okay. I need to get a hard drive for it. Got a hard drive, put it on the 360. Still wouldn't play it.
Okay, little elbow grease, guys.
And then eventually I got sold that 360 and got a 360 Elite, which comes with a hard drive. See if that would work. And it did. So that's quite interesting. I don't know why that franchise. Have you? Oh, my 360 had a hard drive. Did you have the? Did you have the Xbox 360 Elite? You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Great name, interesting name. Hopefully, I haven't met with a terrible fate, but we will soon see, I'm sure. Okay, so if I just collect all these spoos. Don't know why I'm collecting it. Don't really need it. I might do. Okay. Let's switch back to Munch. Now he can go and do his thing. I did. Oh yeah. Interesting how there are different types of Xbox 360s. Oh. There we go. Digimon. Do you guys remember Digimon? Did you ever play the Digimon game? I remember there being a Digimon game on like, I don't know, PlayStation 2. And it was basically like a bit like Pokemon, right? And you had this little Digimon character that was just like following you around. And it was more like a Tamagotchi, like you had to take care of it or whatever. And if you let it like poop on the floor, it would get unhappy. If it did it once, it would be like, okay, it's a one-off. But if it did it again, it would be like, oh, you're abusing it because you're not letting it go to the toilet or whatever. And if it happened twice, get that. If it did it twice, oh damn it. Ah. Oh, did you see that Slig just like sliding? Look, this Mudokan's trying to fight and they're just like meditating. And they're getting shot at. That's weird, look at that. It's freaky. But yeah, if you let the Digimon poop twice, it would be unhappy. Ah. Great. I actually genuinely died. That must be like the first ever time I've genuinely died in Oddworld. Munch's Oddysee, I mean. It's pretty hard to die properly in this game. You've got two characters and you can just revive them as long as both of them aren't dead. Click inside. Yeah, so if you let the Digimon poop twice, it would be unhappy and it would just be forever unhappy. So it was basically ruined, basically, which is a bit weird. Can't remember what the game is though. Let's get Munch to safety. Because that Slig, man, he really hates Munch. Oh look, now that guy's going after Munch. Get him. Ah, sweet. Oh, do they come out of the Yeah, that was Digimon World ONR. Wow. I have to look that up because I have not seen... Oh, World 1. I have not seen that in ages. I couldn't even remember what one it was because I think it's probably actually the only Digimon game I've actually played, so I'll be really interested in seeing what, you know, getting memories back. Digimon World Next Order is much more refined. I think you would love it. I'll have to take a look at that then. Because yeah, that's literally all I remember about that other Digimon game is that if you let it poop twice, it will just be permanently unhappy and depressed or whatever. Quite weird. Achievement unlocked, Crimea River. Nice. Now we've got No Mudsland. I actually played this one pretty recently. So I was looking to see if the Splinters manufacturing building, which I believe would have played like a really massive role in Hand of Odd, I was seeing if they actually ended up using it, and they did. You can just see it in the distance there, somewhere. I played Digimon World 1. My 3 favourite Digimon to get were Rearmon and Skullgreymon and Tyrannomon. Did you enjoy it, Phaluk? Yeah, basically own and take care of 2 partners, and the game is much more forgiving and is both for PS4 and Vita. I'll have to look into that one. Sounds quite interesting. Mr. Strike, who would win Greymon versus Tyrannomon? Is Tyrannomon the sort of orange dinosaur thing? It's been ages since I've seen Digimon. I just remember orange dinosaur. Must be a really bad way of saying it. Or would you like the Cyber Sleuth games, because it's very good? I don't think I've heard of those ones. Let's take out these. Okay, go back. Okay, that was pretty bad, to be honest. Oh man. Oh yeah, this... I was just about to say this level was the first one to have armoured big growth sligs, but it wasn't, was it? They were in the Gog motors as well. I'm going to the shower, guys. The screen's still on. I'll be back. Thank you very much for joining us either way, I think. Yeah, I might not be, but we'll see. Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. If we don't see you again. This is so easy. I also like the insults. Oh, this guy's already attacking me. Oh yeah. I didn't see that. I missed that though. Oh man, this guy won't die. I was not paying attention. And like, there is a PC release of Cyber Sleuth games called Digimon Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. It's basically 2 games in one. Sounds quite interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that bit again, so I'm not really concentrating. Yeah, because otherwise I can't get rid of those sligs. It was a nice hit with that thing. Also, if you notice, the texture is sort of messed up. You can see right through the big bro's neck, right in the middle there. You see that? Which you're not meant to. Please. Yeah, you won't take the police. Okay. And these slings are weak, they just like die by an explosion. I just realised these self-replicating mines are just like a concept they came up with in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. The Gold Cartel beat them to it. Okay. He's sorted. Yo, what's up?
Kiss my.
You wussy?
Kiss my.
Obviously. Let's see if we try to get in. That's weird. Oh, I've got low health. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Why am I screwing up so bad? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe, oh I see, so there's like alternative ways to kill the Sligs. Just use these barrels. Guess that works. I never considered that before. I've always just used the big bro Slig. Alright, that's done. Come on, Munch, come on, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know. Oh, and Munch can also just, like, kill the Sligs. Okay, so that's taken care of. The yeah, now it's just about getting Munch all the way over here before the doors shut down, which can be quite a predicament. Come on, Munch, there you are. Oh, wrong door, wrong door. Jeez, there's a lot of doors here. Mind you, isn't there an egg on the other side? I could literally just go, Munch. Missed one. Well, I'm gonna have to. What am I gonna have to do? Can't go up on these ones. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sweet. I just spent way too long trying to draw floppy ears on a wall. I missed so much. Don't worry, you did not miss. You did not miss anything. Did the floppy ears come out alright, Eden? I'm going with my ears. Oh, there's a Slig there. I did not even notice him. Okay. In fact, why kill him? Did you know the Sligs can use vending machines too? Quite interesting, I guess. Why is this like slow? It's like, look how slow that is. I'm doing it full speed and it's just like, nope. Look, what? It's suddenly like, just like really slow and now it's like bouncing around. It's like, that is weird. Anyway. Come on, hurry. It's interesting this level because it's like they've put in a lot of things to make it easier for you can easily fail. Like, if you fail at using it right, then it won't work properly, you know? It's quite interesting. Hello, pup. Are you doing a zero Slig kill run? Well, I'm afraid, as you have just witnessed, it seems not. No, apparently not. Sligs will be harmed. Sligs will be harmed in the making of this stream, I'm afraid. But how are you doing, Buzz Lightyear? It's good to see you. In fact, what's the date? I just remembered something. What was it? Is it your birthday soon or recently, Buzz Lightyear? Because I remember your birthday was on the first day that I streamed New and Tasty, but I can't remember when that was. Was it? I swear that's like March, or was it late February? I think. I'm not sure. I remember it. Usually I'm good at remembering dates of like when things happened. Seemingly just bit into a meat pie and I'm a vegetarian. Nice. Oh dear. That sounds like something out of Oddworld. Not gonna lie, I can like about Munch Oddysee. Oh, the thing I can like about Munch Oddysee is how they handled the distinct nature of the enemies and Mudokons more than X does, but the problem is the balance and execution. When you say the distinct nature, what do you mean by that exactly? Late February, well, I know it's a month late, sorry, but happy birthday, Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that's right, it was 20th, no, not 20th, yeah, late February. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay. The Let's Play that I watched of this years ago called the episode of this level Benny Hill. Until he changed it, I think. I find it funny people are just saying like happy birthday to you because I've a month later. It's quite good. Because there's an archetype of the Mudokons and Sligs and other enemies like bikers and interns. Yeah, that's true, that's a good point, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, so now it's Munch's turn to do his thing. This level is quite precarious, like yeah, I'm quick saving all the time because you're just like not quite sure when it's gonna screw up. Okay, screw you, Munch. Look, did you see that? What the hell? He just like went flapping around in here. Okay, I'll quick load. Why bother like going all the way and getting an egg? That's just no point. Okay, I'll go around the safe way. Safe ways. My birthday is like July 6th. Well, if I'm saying happy late birthday, I'll say happy early birthday, Mr. Trike. Okay. So now I need Abe to do something, right? What do I need him to do? I can't remember. Okay, let's rock and roll. I'd quite like to actually, I've been streaming for over 3 hours, but I'd like to take a quick look at the Splinters level, because that's one of my favourites. I want to explain why. Right, big bro's thing. I love the way like he can tell I'm invisible. And also that's another thing that I prefer about the older games. Is in the older games, you turned invisible and had all these powers and whatever for like mystical reasons. In this one, it's just a drink. It's like just go and get a Dr. Pepper or something, and then suddenly you'll be invisible now. It's like, really? Okay. Seems a bit weird to me. Okay, I will hide. Yeah, I'll go here just to be safe. My birthday is October 25th. Well, happy... I mean, that one could be early or late, couldn't it? Happy early or late birthday. Hey, look. All Gamer official channel. Hello, how you doing? I hope you're well. Okay, so that's sorted that out. Now what do I do? Well, I'm not gonna go through there. But I hear a Slig coming for me. Man, this guy's determined to get me. Ah, jeez. Oh, well done, Munch. Well done. You're dead. Okay. Where's the nearest egg? Seriously, I have to go all the way back. What? Really? Wow. Okay, you know what? I'll just do that bit again, because I'm not going all the way back just for that egg. Right. So what's the plan now? So I guess I need Abe to do his thing. I own all the Oddworld games, do you? What do you think of them? Which one is your favourite? I always found the fact that a stranger uses sort of crossbow and says that he never liked guns funny, because in Germany, guns, most of them are at least illegal, but crossbows aren't. Really? So this dude named Jorg Sprave started making everything. Oops. Oh man, this Slig is annoying. Sorry. Started making everything, including machine gun crossbows. That sounds like something that sounds really interesting. I would love to see that. Machine gun crossbow. And the best part, they are all perfectly legal. That is funny. I've always found it funny as well that stranger uses a crossbow but won't use guns. It's like somehow shooting live creatures at people is okay, but shooting them isn't. Oh. Okay, Munch. Need you to pull that lever, which I thought you already did. Okay, sweet. Now, Abe, you want to do something now? Okay. Go. I don't actually know where I'm going, so isn't exactly great, but oh Jesus, man, there's so many Sligs here. Okay, sweet. It's quite good. Okay. I'm gonna go. I should go. I should go to bed soon. Work early. I'll miss these streams. Good luck with YouTube Shorts. Thank you very much, Eden. I really appreciated you spending the time to, you know, join me this week and yeah, just chatting and telling me about my clone and all that. And yeah, I will certainly miss it too. So I really appreciate that you've joined me for all this time. Yeah, I hope I'll do it some more soon. I should think I will soon. Tell me there's more Sligs coming. Okay. But yeah, have a great night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Okay. Does that guy have a Blitzpacker? Nope. Does this guy have a Blitzpacker? Yes. Wait. Blitzpacker. Do. It's nice talking to you if you want to previous streams. It is sort of interesting, you know, how when you stream for like a continuous amount of days, how you just sort of, see the same people over and over again. It's quite nice, really. A community, as Eden called it, I think. Oh, the big bros are terrifying. The way they just move like so quick. Oh yeah, there's like a gate here, isn't there? Yeah. There's still a Slig here, which is weird. Okay. Where did he come from? It's just harder to anticipate your streams as it's not going to be happening on a regular schedule, and YouTube is terrible for notifications, so I hope I can actually catch you when you do stream. Good night, thanks for the well wishes, everyone. Yeah, maybe I'll make a Discord server or something, and who knows, I might do this again. I might end up like streaming for a week or whatever again. We'll see what the future holds, because it's been very nice talking to all of you. And I appreciate it immensely. Quick save it, and I think that's basically it. I think I'll be stopping soon anyway, in like 10 minutes probably. Pretty much done all I wanted to do for today. I just want to I'm so close to Splinters, so I just want to talk about that level quickly, because I find that it's probably one of my favourite levels. So where's Munch? There he is. There's my buddy. Discord would be amazing, to be honest. Oh, okay, I'm actually going. Alright, I'll think about it. I'll probably stream some more, I think. You have convinced me, Eden, that I think streaming is actually a Discord is a good idea and all that. Yeah, I'll keep it posted. I'll keep you all posted, I'm sure. Wow, that Slig just went through the fence. In which, what I think is the most interesting part about Big Bros and Sligs is that we never see one in a process. We always see either fully grown Big Bros or unmodified Sligs. So it could be the case that a procedure is either extremely quick or the Sligs are kept out of work for all the time they need. In which case, it's weird to imagine that the Gluckons... imagine the Gluckons, given that growth, leave so they can become Big Bros. But then again, having your regular grunt be upgraded into a living tank is worth the time. That's true. That's a really good point that you've mentioned there, Zenoob. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's just really interesting the way, like you said, that they're either fully grown or not fully grown. So I wonder if it's like a lab somewhere that is like maybe in between, but it's just kept out of sight or whatever. You would join a Discord. It's good to know. Buzz Lightyear. Maybe I'll do it then. Maybe I will. Because I suppose it could be quite a good thing. The thing with the Discord is, I just know I probably wouldn't maintain it that well, so or not maintain it that well, but I just think it would take a lot of time to maintain. And I don't know if I would have the time to do that, you know. Hey, look at this. Splinters Manufacturing. So yeah, this is the Splinters Manufacturing building. That was going to be in Hand of Odd. I reckon you would have been able to like build it as like a massive structure or something like that. I'm not sure, but I think so. I've made a video all about this, but I haven't released it yet because I haven't edited the. I've done the audio, which is the main part. I actually need to edit the audio, the video. I always get video and audio mixed up with my mouth. Oh, what? It's the boiler room. Seriously? Ah, jeez. That's why you would have admins. That's true, Victor. I guess I'd have to get admins. Alright, I thought Splinter's manufacturing was the next level, but it clearly isn't, which is a shame. But I'll show you this just quickly. There, look. Oh, look, it's the thing from... Look at that. Oh. Oop. Oh, he heard me laughing at him. That's hilarious. But yeah, that you can see that there. That's the reversed footage of the Slig's marching in front of a giant hamburger. Oh, Abe wanted poster. I always assumed this level was a reference to, you know, the boiler. If I was an admin, I promise I wouldn't go mad with power. JK, I would. If you did, you could announce it on the community tab. I don't know if it would take much maintenance, but won't you have some trusted members of the community? Oh, sure. It's not that necessary of maintenance, but I just fear that I wouldn't do much with it, you know. I don't know what I would do with it. Well, that and the other things. But yeah, this level, I assume... Yeah, this level is interesting. But, JK 180 no scope. But yeah, so I think I will leave that there. So this... I thought Splinter's manufacturing was the next level, but it's not. So I have to say that for another time, I guess. So yeah, I guess, as you can see, I think I've played enough of this game now to prove that this guy here, this weird fellow, is Pip the Mudokon. He's not Abe the Mudokon. Abe doesn't exist. Just one quick story. I remember I tested this out on this level. I once modded it. So like, watch how Pip falls down, and he's like fall down there, he goes on the floor, right? I modded it so that animation was really slow. It was hilarious. I filmed it. I should make a short about that actually, if I still got the footage somewhere, because it was so funny. He just took like a minute to get up off the floor. It was crazy. It was so slow. But yeah, so basically, this is the end of my week of streaming, of my attempts to prove about the conspiracy theories of Oddworld inhabitants, and also play Amnesia apparently. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone that's joined me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and yeah, I hope you are certainly all convinced rather, that Abe is a myth, and not confused about the conspiracy theories that Oddworld inhabitants keep spreading about this Abe guy. They need to be stopped, and that's my job. Hopefully this has been how it is. Stream week was fantastic. Looking forward to the YouTube shorts. Have a great night. Thank you very much, Scott. I really appreciate you coming here each day and you know, just joining me and chatting with me and all that. See you later, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, All Gamer official channel. I appreciate you saying that. And then likewise to you too. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye, everyone, and Benny. Thank you, Vamp Sister. Goodbye, Marta. Good night, guys. Good luck, Benny. Thank you. Good luck to you too. I hope you all have a great day. So thank you all so much for joining me. We shall see what the future holds. This is the Rick the Slig of the Magog on the March, signing out.